What up? What up, King Pookie Nation? This is your boy King Pookie calling out for preseason game two preseason. This is the LA Rams first preseason game. They're going to go against the Dallas Cowboys. I don't know if the starters are going to be playing for the Rams or Dallas, and I don't know if Dax is playing. So, but yeah.
The fully electric Audi Q60 truck.
So yeah. So far, let's see. Okay, so the games are completed this week. Where Indianapolis beat loses to the Baltimore. That was yesterday, 16-24, and Cincinnati, Philadelphia, 27-34. I think that was the first game for them preseason. Las Vegas, they went against this Seattle, and it was tied. Detroit, they beat Atlanta 17-10, 17-10, and there was an injury there that there was like they had to cut somebody off the field. Um, Cleveland beats Carolina 30-10. And then it was New England beats Washington 48-18. And today, I guess New York Giants beat Buffalo Bills 34-25. And then Houston, they lost to Minnesota 10-20. And yeah, so and then tomorrow I think is gonna be all. Hey, what's up, Bunny Bugs 10? How you doing, man? Yeah, you're from Twitch. Yeah, so I'm new to Twitch, man. So I don't have any people that subscribe to me on there, but you'll hopefully. And I'm on Facebook. Um, but yeah, you can follow me on YouTube too. You could probably I don't know, to my King Poke Nation. You can search that and find me there. Um, Subscribe to me. But yeah. So today so the ramp. You just excuse me. Oh shit! Someone scared me. Oh. Hey, up and I ate already.
Oh,
There's a burger up there if you want it.
okay.
Yeah. Cause I don't know why they got two. So sorry. I don't know why I got two, but I got one. Ordered one.
Hamburger?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
I went to that place out cold.
Huh?
I went to that place.
What place?
Cold out or something.
Coca-Cola?
Out cold. Where did you guys go?
Lyle.
Uh,
Went to a vegetarian fest.
oh. So yeah, man. I guess so. Then for the LA is they got their new acquisition on Devontae Adams, and I don't think the quarterback for for the for the for the Rams is playing today because he's injured. I think so, but yeah, and then for Dallas, I'm not sure what's going on with what's his name with they got something with Michael Parson. Was I don't know, were they gonna sign him or what, extend him? But imagine he's gonna be signed for this season. So I'm just like, so the Dallas Cowboys are gonna be kicking it off, and so they're gonna be Cowboy Rams ball, and this game's gonna be in SoFi Stadium in Los Angeles. And here we go, and this is preseason game, so yeah, so, Rams. And here we go, And it's gonna be getting up to the 20. I think it is first 10 to 20. So Bennett is gonna be starting for the Rams, number 13. 13. 13. So it's um as there's Chrome rush for 2 yards, gain of 2 yards, and it's gonna be second down and 8 at the 36. I think I'm a little bit. I don't know if I'm gonna fast behind. I don't know. Um. So I was in a. Tomorrow I'm doing the Toronto versus versus the Dodgers game. I was gonna do the Cubs, but so then betted passes completed, and it's gonna get the first down. A gain of 13 yards for Dennis Allen. Dennis Allen. Damn. I don't. Is it? I wonder if Jimmy G is like a number 3 or is he number? I thought he was the number 2 for the Rams. But yeah. So yeah. So it's gonna be first down and 10. Shotgun and a shotgun, and then the flag flies. They get it. Flag. The catch. See that the catch is gonna stand. So. And I guess they got some technical issues. Offsides. 5-yard penalty. First down. Is it gonna be still first down? First down. And there's an injured player down. Already. I think it's a Rams player. I'm not sure. But yeah. Hey, right, Jay Jordan. Hey, hit the like button. Yesterday I needed. Only got like 2 likes. There's me and then I don't know somebody else, I guess. So I only got 2. Yeah. So I load it down because I don't want the sound effects, like they go on YouTube, and because I don't want them to. But so far, passing leaders is Dan is 1 for 1, 13 yards. Blake Chrome is 1 attempt, 2 yards, and Davis Allen, he is 1 reception, 13 yards. So yeah. Now you've 1 leg for me. All right, thanks, like Jordan. Yeah, you hit a like, man. Hit the like button. Hey, yo, man, you like my video of my food review of it's gonna be this food my burger joint that I just tried in Schaumburg, Illinois. You should try it, Jordan. Cowboys are going to go 0-17 this year. But if they don't sign Michael Parsons, public, because Mike, Jerry Jones wants to be the center of attention, and he's always makes the players like everybody think they're gonna get it. Michael Parsons and whatchamacallit. I just hope that I don't know, man. You never want to get drafted by the Cowboys because you're gonna be stuck with Jerry Jones and you can't get out of there and shit. So I think CeeDee Lamb too didn't wanted a contract, and then I don't know. They should get rid of Dak Prescott. Man, he's Prescott. So we're back. The game. So it's gonna be first down and 5. First and down and 5.
A lot of these jobs are in special teams, so if you can do something on special
So
teams,
yeah, yesterday
do something to grab their
my
attention.
friend went to
You look
the
at
San
players like
Diego
John
game.
Williams,
Go Cowboys,
last year,
Diego,
that's what they
go,
did to make this
go
team
Cowboys.
upstairs.
Today,
Kurt, thank you very much.
hey,
Peyton Turner was
tomorrow we're gonna do the Toronto and Dodgers game. I'm not doing the Cubs game, man. I'm sick and tired of them. And it's gonna be roll clone with Sakino 6 yards. So it's gonna be set down in 9 at the 37. 37. But I don't. Well, I don't really care who wins because I vote, but I don't like the Cowboys at all. I don't. That's for sure. So the Rams, and I don't like. Well, I don't like them as much as I hate Dallas Cowboys. So it's gonna be Bennett passes complete catch made by Expert for gain of 15 yards. So it's gonna be a first down for the Rammies, the lamb chops. So I don't know what is it. What Twitch man? How did you get a lake or something? I don't know how it works, but yeah. So it's gonna be the second down and 6 at Dallas and 44 for at the right side. So it's gonna be third down and 6. The pass was completed, incomplete, intended for something. Matt bump up field. So it's gonna be third down and 6 for Dallas, for the Rambies, the lamb choppies, lamb chops. Go kick girl, cowgirls. And then it's gonna be so going love for distance, and they know that it goes short. It's gonna be fourth down. That was intended for McLaughlin. It's gonna be fourth down and 6, and the Rams are gonna have to punt it away. Punt. Bennett. Remember Bennett? Was there a guy that worked at AMC? Bennett. I hated that guy, man. I hated that guy. Bennett. Now I remember him. I remember that guy. The guy that. And then, so. And the Rams. What? How is it rent ball still? Oh, they'd have to punt. No. I think so. Yeah, I would like to go. I hope the Bears Stadium is like this. I don't know. I thought the Rams threw the ball. It was fourth down. Huh. What? Do they still have the ball? It was caught? Boy, I might fall behind. And I think how the Rams, I thought they, I don't know if we're going slow. For gain up of 39 yards, there was a gain of 39 yards. So it's a first and goal at the Dallas 5. I thought it was like they thought it was gonna be Cowboys ball. But I don't know. First down, first and goal at the 5. Dallas is 5.
Great job dragging the toe.
So,
Awesome job of getting all pressing and getting vertical. Xavier Smith, he's just a guy that understands
Lane Bennett from the Jerry Seinfeld Bennett. Lane Bennett. And I guess we're gonna go to commercial break. Again, commercial break. I got a new sound effect. Dude, decent sound effect. So let's see. I think baseball MLB game. I think the Cubs just started with the Cardinals game. Today's game, okay. The Angels are beating Detroit 4-2. Cincinnati and Pittsburgh are tied at 0-0. Athletics are beating Baltimore 2-0. Cleveland is beating the White Sox. The New York Mets and Milwaukee are tied. So is Kansas City, Philadelphia, and Chicago. And St. Louis are all tied. So, what's up, Donovan? Is this game live anywhere? Oh yeah, I'm watching this on the app TV. You can watch it only on a computer. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be on TV. It's not on TV or anything. So I watch it on your computer or something. It's called the app TV. That's the name of the app, and you can watch. So don't get Red Zone, because the Red Zone they all. I think it's now is gonna be ESPN or something like that. So no more Red Zone, but I heard Red Zone was expensive though. So yeah. So I watch all my games on the app TV and the app thing. So we're back to the game. So it's gonna be. So it was a pro rush for 4 yards. So it's gonna be second and goal at the 1 for the Rammies.
Capable of in the receiving room as well. Blake Corum is the back as the Rams break the huddle for first and goal from the 5 with Stetson Bennett working with 2 tight ends. Scoots the motion man. Corum slicing through traffic.
Well, I guess I'm in the delay. So in delay. Play. So it's gonna be second and goal at the Dallas is 1 so far. That was the Chrome rush gain of only 4 yards. 4 yards.
And as explosive as the Rams passing attack could be last year, as efficient as the run game was, not the best
Randy,
red
and
zone
I don't
offense
want you to
in
be
the
the
NFL
wide
defense
receiver.
efficiency.
I don't think it's Devontae Adams. He probably got the
Was a
lead off.
touchdown machine at Michigan.
Yeah, this should be good.
In the end zone as a
Oh,
rookie
man.
in the NFL.
Oh, dude, they don't get it in there? Oh, man. So a better rush for loss of 1 yard. No,
Well played on the edge by the
a loss of 1 yard. So, man, so it's going to be third down and goal. And Dallas is 2.
Blue foul, combining on the tackle.
You know, I love the read option down here, forcing the defense.
I was going to go on TikTok, but, dude, my phone is charging, so...
But that's a touchdown if you hand that thing to the
Man, they should have scored a touchdown. Just run it in there. I don't know. Run it in there.
11th play of the game.
There's 11th play of the game, and it's good. And the dude, the touchdown, LA. That's the point. So it's gonna be 7-0. Rammies. So welcome to the stream, you guys. To join. What's up, Ray Wiggler? What up? How you doing? Oh man.
And then drives his feet and gets in the end zone.
Yeah.
That 4th down conversion through the air of 39 yards, the key to the scoring.
So I've been in the going commercial break. So I think this is
Now Joshua Cardi at the outset of his 2nd season strikes
so far. Let's see what games are on the NFL. Oh yeah, there's a couple of games on the NFL today. Jacksonville is beating Pittsburgh 3-0. I doubted I'm pretty sure Aaron Rodgers is not playing. And so later, and then we're going to have Tennessee versus Tampa Bay, Kansas City versus Arizona, New York versus Green Bay, and then Denver versus San Francisco. Um, and then tomorrow will be Miami versus Chicago, and then New Orleans versus the Chargers. So that's the end for week one of preseason. Um, so, but in baseball, let's see what round league go baseball. We see the Angels are beating the Detroit 4-2. Naughty Big Ron. Yeah, this is not Ron Jeremy. This Jordan. His name is Jordan, but they call it. He thinks he's Ron Jeremy. Ron Jeremy. Okay. Cincinnati and Pittsburgh are tied 0-0. What did they get? That one's back. Wait, no. Are we back to the game? No, I doubt it. I would. Oh wait, so it's gonna be passes, the back pass incompleted. So it's gonna be 2nd down and 10 for Dallas. So yeah, man, this is to be the first new head coach for Dallas Cowboys. The Cowboys. You know, Milton is so I guess though Dak Prescott, no Brad Prescott. So it's
25-year-old
Joe Milton.
NFL season in a new uniform, stuck in the pocket. And through the hands of his intended target.
It's gonna be 3rd down and 10. Jalen Milton stack back pass included to Vaughn. Yeah, thanks, man. I am back. Thank you. I try to do my best. So yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna be doing the Dodgers versus the Toronto tomorrow baseball game. So it's gonna be 3rd down and 10 at the 40. And Dallas is 40. Duel's Rams. Devontae Adams, Yeah, Devontae Adams, the former Raiders. Now he's a lamb chop. He was first he was a Packer, then he became a Raider, and now he's a lamb chop. And it's gonna be a Milton back pass was completed. It's gonna be 4th down and 10 at the 40. You're gonna have probably punted. So it's a Browns ball. Man, I bet you wonder if they're gonna get that Michael Parsons team figured by then. The season starts. Man. I think Jerry Jones just wants me. So that's gonna be a 34-yard punt, and it's caught, and it's gonna be at the 36. So it's 1st down and 10. Then it is Betty's passes completed. It's made by gain of Chrome 4 yards. 4 yards. So it's going to be 2nd down and 6.
I think I can kind of add that to his bag and just allow him to be a little bit more cerebral with the way he attacks it, and that'll give him a little bit more of an edge too.
What about your impression of who he is and what he's all about from afar versus getting to
2nd down and 2.
Yeah, I mean he's all about everything that I thought. But I mean, similar to Sean, I mean you get around him and it's just a whole different, just another gear to it.
It's going to be a pass completed, catch made by Chrome, gain of 4 yards. For 1st down for the Rammies. 1st down.
maybe special teams. Can you tell us about some of the guys we're seeing out here? I'm sure you clapped when you saw Xavier Smith catch that ball down the left sideline.
Yeah, X is one of the main ones, man. He's constantly making plays. Just this whole room is one of the hungriest rooms I've been a part of.
Bennett, shotgun in motion.
Everybody's dying to compete. Continue to learn, try new things.
It's 49. So it's, yeah. Second down and 5 for Dallas. At Dallas is 46. Home rush for a gain of 5 yards. 5 yards. Crumb. So gets the puppy back up. What's the Cooper is at Blake. Cooper is in Seattle now. Seattle. I'm surprised they lost. Well, I mentioned he didn't play in that game against Vegas Raiders.
And do we have a rematch coming back?
Well, Ronnie and I, what he failed to mention was that we played like
So it's just second down and 5 at the 46.
a little bit more better percentage, but I guess you're only as good as your last game when it comes to Ronnie, so we'll leave it to him on that one.
Finally, Devontae, in terms of where you are physically, how you
Shotgun
feel ready for your
motion.
first season as a Ram, with the season less than a month away, what can you tell our audience?
Feel great, man. Feel great.
Oh, man, gain of 4 yards. Rush, Hunter rush for gain of 4 yards. Tackled at Dallas at 42, so it's going to be third down and 1 on Dallas at 42. 42.
Devontae Adams with us from the sideline as the Rams' second possession is again across midfield. Third down and 1 from the
Third down and 1.
of Dallas. Hunter the tailback, looking for that yard. Has to run through contact, it'll be close.
Close. Oh.
Fowles been tackling everything that moves for the Cowboys. The initial mark is shy of the line of game.
So this will be fourth down and 1
Explosive runs on
at
the
Dallas
side,
42.
but, Cowboys fans got to be happy to see that, particularly from Leofau. The linebacker group was a real weakness.
They're probably going to go for it.
They've had injuries there.
Imagine.
To me, that's a focal
You're gonna
point
go
for
for
them
it.
this offseason. Can they improve on that
Can
front
they
seven
go
stop?
for it?
What I like here from the Rams is the aggressiveness of going for it.
Yeah.
Second time they've done that. Last time, from about this point, it was good for 39 yards.
And no.
Stetson on the move.
But and it'll be a first down. So Scrabble's gain of 4 yards. Bennett ran out of bounds. First down and 10 at the Dallas 38.
Enough skill to get to 5 or 6 on a fourth down, which is huge. Again, he had a receiver wide open, decided not to do it the smart play. That's the maturity and the growth of Stetson Bennett, who I thought his rookie year he'd have tried to fit that ball in.
Yeah, I think that's what's so promising so far early on is just the lack of turnover-worthy throws, because that's been what's plagued him thus far in the last 2 preseasons. 8
Bennett.
interceptions
Bennett
in the last 2 years.
step back, shotgun in motion, throws, going into the be complete, and it's to be second down and 10 at Dallas 38.
This is a nice job by Stetson standing up to find him and letting rock it.
Again, Stetson is doing an awesome job of
And that was
You want your young rookie receiver to be able to go and
I don't know if this guy Bennett is pretty good or not.
He's probably going to score if you saw his tape in Pittsburgh. His ability to
Imagine
run
these
the
games
ball
are not going to be like starting. If the starters are out there, there's way better.
Right, you got to really hone in on the football.
Has all the makings of another late round steal at the receiver position for Sean McVay's Rams. Play fake here.
And it'll be Bennett catch made by Stoops. Gain of 13 yards. So it's gonna be first down and 10.
Again, really good
10.
leading Steve to the left sideline there. I like what I see in terms of the accuracy from Bennett today.
And he's moving. It's not like he's stationary. That's a tough throw. Drifting to your left. As a right-handed quarterback, to be able to put that ball outside. Normally, you see that ball kind of fade inside for the receiver. Great ball placement. Great execution.
6 of 9 through the air, approaching 90 yards passing through 2 drives.
So it's gonna be first.
Marquez Hunt to the back.
Bennett
Back in space.
throws caught.
By Britton Covey.
Covey gain of 5 yards.
See number 10 in Royal and Soul, and not say Cooper Kupp.
So it's gonna be second down and 5 at Dallas 20.
Xavier Smith
20.
That return job, only a couple years removed from being one of the best returners in the
20.
NFL with the Eagles. He was a Pro Bowler, led the league in yards per punt return. It was second, I believe. But Xavier had the great drive earlier, and they're both also competing for that wide receiver 4 job.
But after change, 2nd and 5, they feed Hunter.
So Alder rush to get him only 2 yards. So it's gonna be 3rd down and 3 at Dallas's 18.
Is a state champion powerlifter, and reportedly Duncan Cowboy boots is 5'9". Not too dissimilar to our broadcast partner Mauricio.
Yeah, I don't know if I can dunk in cowboy boots, but that's a lot of weight on your back to squat. I can tell you that much right now. But you saw that. You saw that. He took contact, was able to keep going forward, drive through it, and that's what you saw.
So it's gonna be 3rd down and 3 at Dallas's 18. Says Bennett. Shotgun and soon. Back pass. Throws. And it's being completed. It's gonna be a 3rd down. 4th down. Is it a 4th down? But there's a flag at the field. Flag. Pass interference. It's a automatic 1st down. 1st and goal.
It's a double move, grab him. Don't let him score. What a route there.
That was against Dallas is.
Bill does what every defensive coach is going to tell you. Don't give up the touchdown, just grab him.
Second drive for the Rams. The preseason opener against the Cowboys. 1st and goal from the
So I bet is it being complete
Redmond from nearby Newport.
for Redmond?
Was the target for Stetson Bennett. Redmond, the rookie tight end out of Louisville.
Yeah, I'll be right back. I gotta.
I think that's where you want to see the growth from Stetson Bennett is that guy's wide open in the NFL. Just put it right on his numbers and let him turn and get you 3 yards when you're down here in the tight red zone. So it's not 2nd and 10, maybe 2nd and 6.
Bennett, who enjoyed more work in this training camp than he had in his previous 2 combined. Working the preseason for the 3rd summer for the Rams. They spin it out to Smith. With a block there at the 10. Still going inside the 5.
That's a nice job by Smith on the screen, getting those yards after contact. Not the biggest guy, but
My
really
mistake
kind
there.
of
Mumfield that you're talking about.
Mumfield, credit to Mumfield, getting those yards after contact. He's also not the biggest guy, so that's impressive to not have a negative play.
That is what you saw at the University of Pittsburgh, though. Being able to catch a screen, take on a linebacker or a safety, and still find a way to get in the end zone. The Rams' screen game is something that they need to work on as well, as they weren't able to get big yards on it last year.
Forward to the backfield, Stoops in motion. And goal from the
It's gonna be.
straight ahead. Right back to Peters. 2 drives.
Oh, touchdown, man! This one's says 14 to nothing now. 14 to nothing.
Sean McVay's
Oh, Rebbies.
the way this run game is dominated between the tackles against the Cowboys defensive line.
So yeah.
Big push from the interior, as you see there, get north-south, and then a fantastic job by Corum finding daylight. Really smart.
So it's the Angels are beating Detroit 40. When they're tied down, it's 44-4. Cincinnati is losing Pittsburgh 1-0. The A's are losing to Baltimore 3-2. Cleveland is losing. Well, the Mets are beating Milwaukee 1-0. Kansas City, the Cubs are beating St. Louis 2-0. Wow! Oh my God! Jump on the board. And then Miami and Atlanta just tied. They're tied 0-0. So let's see what NFL games are right now. What is Pittsburgh is beating Jacksonville 7-3. 7-3. So. I don't know why I in baseball. Well, I guess because it's still baseball season, and this but why I don't get a lot of going on here. I don't know. They just I get more people for baseball, but yeah, man. So yeah, I'm pretty bummed out that the Bears are not gonna play their starters tomorrow. So I don't know. I think the 2s and 3s are gonna play tomorrow. I'm not sure, but yeah, I guess Ben Johnson didn't want to take the risk of getting injured and stuff. So but yeah. So I heard that they were focused on moving to Arlington, a seat out of Arlington Heights, the new stadium. But you got one major hurdle. You got funding from the state of Illinois. They want some help. But yeah, I hope I think they could pay for it or so. But they said that they want us to help. So here we go.
Los Angeles Rams would like to thank all our television affiliates across the country for their support.
There's a 65-yard kick, and it's going to be to the touchback. So it's going to be first down and 10 at the 35. The 35. I think we're a little behind. So is it? Man, I wish we were closer. Go. So I'm gonna be going here. Well, I'm gonna be going by the California next year. Next year I'll be in California, but I'm not by close to LA. You know this. The stadium is by the Forum.
Teams get the opportunity to start 35.
You know, having a kicker that can kick the ball 100 yards if you wanted to, you're taking away that weapon, but placement in that situation is going to be doing
what is shotgun Milton?
I still say kick it out of the end zone, give it to the 35, let our D-line go to work.
Joe Milton at the controls for the Cowboys. He started his day over.
It's in pass. It's in the game 0 yards. 0 yards. So it's a negative 1 yard. So it's a bring up second down and 11. Dalles is 34.
That's a really nice open field tackle by Jolly. Cornerback is not one of the Rams' deeper positions. In fact, it's a position they're also
1 yard.
this year. Emmanuel Forbes, who they brought in as a backup, has been hurt. So there's real competition for the opportunity to crack the end of the roster.
Dallas banged up at their running back.
So it's a second down and 11. And the Dalles is before Milton.
The screen tracked down from behind.
Milton catch made by Vaughn 2 yards. There's a flag on the field. A legal shift.
It seems like this defensive line, they're just playing with their hair on fire.
Legal shift.
Retracing back to the screen, making big time plays. Guys are hustling to the ball. That's what you're looking for.
The penalties decline. It's going to bring them 4th down and 9. Yeah, I guess it was a Ram. Both teams. I think I did going for it. Milton. Jonathan Mingo. Passing included intended for Jonathan Mingo. Yeah. So then they probably have to punt it away. Say a typical Dallas Cowboys, Cowgirls.
He waits a little bit, tries to fire, and ends up going behind his.
Then they have to punted it.
He's such an interesting prospect.
Punted. It's 50 yarder, 50 yards. to fair catch by Stoops at the 14.
Patriots fans have mixed feelings about that game, but he is promising, and you can see why Dallas brought him in, because Dak Prescott is obviously the unquestioned starter, but this gives him a developmental prospect.
Fair catch by Drake Stoops. He and the Rams offense back to work with a 2-score lead.
So it's Pittsburgh is beating Jacksonville 7-6. And then Tampa Bay is beating Tennessee 3-0. In baseball, is the Angels and Detroit are tied for 4. Pittsburgh is beating Cincinnati 1-0. Baltimore is beating the A's 3-2. Cleveland and the White Sox are tied. New York is beating the Milwaukee 1-0. Kansas City is tied with Minnesota. Philadelphia is losing to Texas. Philadelphia. The Cubs are beating the St. Louis 2-0 top of the second. And the Miami is Atlanta. And so the later on games is going to be Colorado versus Arizona, Boston versus San Diego, Toronto versus the Dodgers, Tampa Bay versus Seattle. And the games that were completed today already was Miami loses to Atlanta 7-1. Houston loses to the Yankees 4-5. Washington beats San Francisco 4-2. So yeah, man, I need the Cubs to win. We're gonna fall further back. But I don't know. I think we're only shooting for the wild card. I don't think we lost the division. So it looks like we're gonna be playing. If we do play against San Diego Padres if the wild card spot, but I don't know if we could catch the Brewers because we're gonna be playing against the Brewers. So yeah, if we could win it's gonna be in Wrigley Field.
Depth and physicality, I think you felt both of those so far.
I think the Rams' offensive line has been a key part of why they've been able to sustain these drives and score on them. And a lot of that has to do with what happened last year. There were so many injuries.
Pass leaders are so far is
as a result, some of the players
Joel Belton 2 for 6, 1 yard, and Bennett 8 for 12.
Really, that comes down to
Bennett.
drafting well
So
and
it's
drafting personalities, and that's what the Rams have done great. Physical personalities.
first down and 10. The flag comes in. Yeah. Flag. Illegal uses of the hands. So it's a 5-yard penalty. Marines first down. So it's a first down 17. And Dallas is at Rams 7.
He's one of those players they talked about who's gotten a lot of run over the last couple of years because of injuries. Week 1 last year had to come in and play tackle. Obviously, very challenging matchup against Detroit. But again, all of that experience comes into play in a game like this, especially going up against most of the Dallas backups.
And you're talking about the competition aspect of it, right? There's so many pieces, only so many linemen that you can carry. So everyone here is they have the reps and the mental reps that they've gotten. Now you get the physical reps in the preseason again to see what you can do.
To Bennett, check out the motion to the Chrome, a gain of 3 yards. Chrome, gain 3 yards, so it's going to be 2nd down and 14 at the Rams 10. Chase.
Is the similarity to Kyron Williams. They certainly have a type when it comes to drafting these backs. And as this Rams run game has evolved into a more downhill, you talked about the doubles earlier, duo-based inside zone form, I think as a slasher, in those gaps, they really like his fit.
Passes made. Bennett time is the gain of 50 yards for Stoops. That's the first down.
What a throw there by Stetson Bennett, the confidence to fire in there. And then Stoops to come back
There's
to the ball
a
and get
Bennett.
vertical to go catch it and take a big hit by a linebacker.
Again, look how clean that pocket is. It's no coincidence he's probably having his best preseason game ever on a day when I think the offensive line in front of him is blocking as best as they ever have.
You know,
Bennett,
offensive
Lane
linemen,
Bennett.
We don't get a lot of credit, but you know, we do work well. We work hard.
There's a Chrome gives it up to Chrome on the game of 2 yards.
But a dream first quarter to begin the 2025 preseason for the reigning NFC West champions. 2 possessions, 2 touchdowns. They lead the Cowboys by 14. Thanks in part to that fourth down
The commercial.
for Xavier Smith.
So it's let's see. Okay, the Angels beat Detroit 6-4. Cincinnati and Pittsburgh are tied. Baltimore is beating the A's 3-2. Cleveland and White Sox are tied. New York's beating Milwaukee 1-0. Kansas City is beating Minnesota 1-0. Philadelphia is leading Texas 1-0. Ooh, the Cubs are leading now 5-0. Top of the second. Wow. Oh, that's, man, we need to. I think we should get a win over the St. Louis Cardinals. I don't know. I think Reyes pitching for the Cubs. I think it is. And then Miami is tied with the Atlanta. And then we'll see what's NFL games today. Okay, it's Pittsburgh is beating Jacksonville 7-6. Tampa Bay is beating Tennessee 3-0. And that's in the first quarter. So yeah, the upcoming games is Kansas City versus Arizona, the Jets versus Green Bay, then is Denver versus San Francisco, and then yeah, that's the last game. And then tomorrow will be the Miami versus Chicago, and then New Orleans versus New Orleans. New Orleans versus the Chargers tomorrow. So it's gonna be in and this stadium tomorrow, the Chargers. So we're back to the game already. So bring them 3rd down and 8. But this was incomplete. Intended for that.
Training camp. First with Sean McVay there as fellow Georgia product Stetson Bennett goes back to work.
Bennett.
Around that pressure and throws it away to see 3rd down.
3rd down, so it's 3rd down and 8 at 6-7.
But I would argue as big of a storyline is the availability of the Rams left tackle, Allard Jackson, who I think the Rams announced, I believe it was in July, that he had a blood clots issue. It's very hard to predict. They do have veteran depth there. DJ Humphries, who's not playing today, could be in line.
Bennett.
That Houston 4-man rush race is not the one that you want to put in back up.
Goes back, pass, and the pass isn't incomplete. Intended for Stoops. It's going to be 4th down and 8. Bennett. Dude, it's going to be 4th down. So they're going to have to, I don't know, full goal either, or they're still far away and put it away.
I was at my 7th alligator at this point. We didn't use our blitz. So, meaning you're exactly right. This offensive line is doing amazing
Yeah,
job
dude,
of
it's
not
be.
only creating running lanes, but protecting
They're gonna have
Stetson
to
Bennett,
punt it
giving him
away.
as much time in the pocket.
Punt it.
Do you remember when Cam Ward was playing Miami? He kind of backbone his
The
left foot. It looked like
Rebbies.
Stetson Bennett was doing a little bit of that back there on that play.
Ethan Evans now to punt for the Rams. He was working at an all-pro caliber clip in
The
the back
punt
half of last season.
is
He
good.
sends this one into orbit.
Ordered it.
Lands inside the 5 and checks
Side
it
it
with
to the-
Devontae Adams sandwich.
The 5.
Down there to cover it. There is a flag.
There's a flag too. There's a penalty flag.
It looks like the gunner ran out of bounds without being touched. So you're going to get, I don't know if that's a personal foul penalty, but it looks like that's going to be the penalty.
Learn to kick it. 5-yard penalty. We play fourth down.
I'll wipe away a 67-yard punt from Evans.
Yeah, that's a shame. That was a beautiful punt.
So they have to punt it again.
That concerns me though, JB. When your punter kicks it 67 yards down and your whole special teams runs down there, this second one, you better hope you kick it 80 because they're going to be a little gas running down there. I know the Rams players are in great shape, but it's hard to sprint 60, come back and then do it again.
Obviously, a huge part of the preseason is evaluating all these players and special teams. We'll say punt coverage, an area where the Rams improved dramatically last year. Second year for special teams coordinator Chase Blackburn. Previous
Fourth
year,
down and
they
13.
but they
The
have
Rambies.
the return average. You saw some linear improvement. And a lot of players who are a big part of that improvement are on the field.
That's well said. I think there was improvement year over year, and then within the season as well. They
Punt
were far
yards.
better in December and January than they were in September and October.
There we go again.
Evans handles a low
Eggs.
snap. No trouble getting it away. Tolbert retreating inside his 15. Jim Tolbert up the numbers into the sideline.
Okay.
Another flag.
Four. It's 40. I think. I look at the flag.
It will be Schrader with the special teams tackle. Once again, our referee is Alex Moore.
A legal formation. They go back to the back. To first
In
down.
advance there for the punt cover team for the Rams, MJB, your previous point.
It's funny.
In
Is it
formation, 5 yards.
Caught the ball. I thought normally if you get a penalty on punt return is from where you catch the ball. I may be wrong. I didn't go to officiating school, but it looks like they're going to go where the foul occurred. But again, what a punt there by Evans. Great job of getting that second win for that punt team to be able to get Tolbert down.
Milton back at the switch.
Hey, Milton.
Phil Maffa,
A 65-yard pip.
flips to his left hip.
Milton.
Drive for Dallas.
Dallas. Milton.
It's really early, but he sneaks up the sidelines about the 30.
Gain of 6 yards. Rush for a gain of 6 yards.
Joe Milton does extremely well. In addition
Word,
to
6 yards.
he's a very good athlete of his size. You saw it there on the keeper.
Time now for a coach scan, powered by your Southern California Toyota dealers. Visit Toyota.com to learn more. We make it easy. And Sean McVay, your Rams made it look easy in that first frame. What'd you think of the first quarter of play?
Yeah, I liked it. I thought it was 2 great drives by Stetson in the
Second
offense.
down and
I
9.
think Mike's doing a nice job eating
Ooh.
He's distributing the ball.
Ball rush for a gain of 8 yards.
Seems like the only time they end up
It's
moving
going to be first down. First down and 10 at the 42.
The offensive line depth getting reps over the last couple of years, especially last year because of all the injuries. Do you think you're seeing that experience play out tonight?
I think so. I think you're seeing guys in Justin Dedich and Bo Limber that play a lot of football. I thought David Westenberry was excellent at right tackle those first 2 series. So no doubt about it, man. I think you're totally, I think that's exactly right.
Sean, there's a lot of competition to make this roster, and it's because of the way you drafted. What does that say to your scouting department and the coaches and how you guys?
So this will be gone. Bring up
Yeah, I think
second down, I think.
the thing is when you get a chance to be
Flag too.
in year 9 together, having a vision
Flag.
of what are the kinds of guys that have worked in our ecosystem, what are the types of things that we can learn from maybe some mistakes we've made. But
On to the
we've got a lot of
game,
character
man.
people that are mentally and physically tough. They love football, and I think we've been able to hit on some of the free agents we brought into. I couldn't be more pleased with what those guys have done up to this point, and like you mentioned, the last couple draft
First
classes,
down and
and then I feel really good
20.
about the 6 guys that we drafted. They still are writing their own story, but they're going to be factors for us. It's good.
There's one,
So
Josiah Stewart, welcome to LA.
Racing the quarterback between he and Hampton. Joe Knigbler
there we go, second down and 28. Dallas was sacked. Yeah, I lost him 8 yards. 8 yards. Milton got sacked.
Shaughnessy and Stewart. Michael Hoyt's gone. There's opportunity for him as a fifth pass rusher. What have you seen from him this summer?
Yeah, he's done a great job, Mina, and he's a really smart, conscientious
Second down
guy.
and 28.
Great leverage, great motor, and you can see he's just getting more and more.
Milton,
It's awesome to be able to see
shotgun
him
in
play like that.
motion.
Second down and 28 after that sack.
Second.
And Sean, that outside linebacker
And there's
has
a
become deep and
penalty.
competitive.
Or somebody called that the timeout. Timeout.
They're giving away in training
Calm
camp.
down.
They've done great. I think they're really showing they're ready
Challenge.
to take steps in the right direction. I think BY and Verse do a great job leading that room, but you mentioned it. It's Josiah Stewart, it's Nick Hampton, Brennan Jackson, Keir Thomas has had an outstanding camp, and was a captain here tonight, and so there's going to be some hard decisions in a good way, but
Hey, there's another day. What today was another day of hot outside. It was 10-degree weather. And what's up, trying to hate Cowboys? Go Rams! Yeah, the Rams are winning 14-0. Rams are winning.
yeah, they've done a great job. You mentioned those top 3 guys.
Hey, what do you think about Shador Sanders? He made scored 2 touchdowns in yesterday's game. Instead of be Bolton back pass completed catch made by Cooper. Gain of 2 yards is going to be third down and 26. Third down.
Was able to activate all parts of the field. He looks strong. He looks sturdy. Got a bunch of different throws in and working with our guys.
Yeah,
So,
man.
it was a very good.
I can't believe that.
Looked like the guy that we're accustomed to seeing.
What's the
Third and 27 from
the guy that won came from Kenny Pickett's better than Shador Sanders. I don't think so.
Offensive play caller.
And
From the chips. Vertical routes. Oh, they got the double move. We did not just do that.
so it's gonna be ooh. No loss.
Jonathan Mingo was the target.
Jonathan
Sean
Mingo.
Jolly recovery.
All right, let's see this bounce back.
Should it be a third down? Third down.
Fails, does it, Mike?
Third down and 26.
Maybe we'll pick it up. What do you think?
I mean, it didn't look like he was that
Right?
I think there's a flag on the play.
I thought that was a great play on
What do you
defense.
think, JB?
I was thinking about that Xavier Smith catch and how we were all in agreement that
was
that ball
awesome.
on the field should stand.
Yeah, no, that was a great catch by him. And
Ew.
good job by Stetson being able to take a go ball opportunity on 4th down.
King of the Browns fans think Shador Sanders should be started. Yeah, he should be. And well, Joe Flacco is the starting quarterback. Maybe he should be backup quarterback. So backup that K Pickett should be the backup quarterback. I know he's number. What is it? Number 6 pick. This number. He carries 6. Pass interference.
Foul against an official. That foul will be enforced from the succeeding spot. After enforcement, it will be 1st and 25 for Los Angeles. I'm sorry, correction, for Dallas.
So the pass interference
Dallas.
is enforced first, and that gives Dallas a first down, and then the personal foul back.
15 of 50. Looks better. Included intended for Joe Burrow. A pass interference lost 51 yards. Interference on the sideline. I wonder if Shador Sanders is going to turn some heads, man. If he's start again next time. I don't know how long did it last.
So Phil Maffa is the tailback here. As Joe Milton steps under center. Long way to go, but it does have a new center.
Milton, and it's going to be penalty on Dallas and Dallas. A sportsman like conduct. They lost it 15 yards.
After the play, unsportsmanlike conduct. Defense, number 30. 15-yard penalty with an automatic first down.
It's automatic first down. It's unsportsmanlike. I don't know, what did he do?
Yeah, I mean, we have to have some type of energy here. I get it. He didn't stand over him. He did. And that's what
Oh, he's standing over him.
Suplexed him, but that was clean.
I don't know why he got a sportsman conduct. So it's in the first down for the Cowboys. So it's, oh man, gain of 0 yards. So it's gonna be third down and 10.
I have been waiting all night to talk about Sean Dolak.
The passes
Down
in
there on the Rams sideline, everybody would not shut up about this kid. Coming out of really nowhere, Buffalo small school. He did lead all of FBS in tackles, undrafted player, but we saw an undrafted linebacker make the starting lineup last year.
Wilson is shotgun in motion. Back. Throws. And it's going to be complete. Third down and 10. It's going to be third down and 10. That was for Shoemaker.
Dolak in coverage, he does a great job. The Cowboys try to send a little cheese. They have a running back in the
Third down and 10. At the 22.
And Dolak does a great job of playing high to low, taking that tight end away before and then rallying to the underneath.
Milton Bass, a complete pass. No. There's a flag. There's a flag too.
Jolly read that too quick.
Pass interference. It's going to give him automatic first down and 10.
Can I say one thing, JB? Sometimes as a wide receiver, if you don't run your routes the right way, DBs jump on it. That should be a foul on the receiver more than the DB. As Jolly read that route and converged to make a play on the ball.
Dallas did not have a
Dallas.
down when this drive began. Now they picked up 4, including a couple critical ones.
Give it a gain of a 6-yard Bafa. Rush again for 6 yards. So it's going to be second down and 4 at the Rammies 10.
Dolak, who Greg Williams, his position coach, said during OTAs, is not just a quick study. He can probably teach the defense right now. That was back in the spring. Williams calling this defense for Dolak today. Taking the headset from Chris Shula. From the 10, second and 4.
Second down and 4. And the 2 rushed. This is incomplete.
This is going against Dallas.
This is be against Dallas. Flag nigga formation. 5-yard penalty.
You know, we talk a lot about Dolak and coming from the University of Buffalo. I played with a guy that got drafted out of Buffalo one time by the name of Khalil
Illegal
Mack.
shift.
And I tell you what,
5 yards.
everybody can play.
Second down and 9.
Dolak was that program's first consensus All-American with that prolific tackling that Mina reference. Middle run with another penalty marker down.
Another penalty marker down.
If it stands, it's first and goal.
This will be
Outstanding. Another procedural penalty against the Cowboys.
legal formation of the Cowboys. It's going to be third down and 14. It's 20.
Awesome Richards, the offensive lineman.
That's something the NFL put in last year about getting that tackle on the ball a little bit more.
John Hammer is the new coach for the Dalles Cowboys. John Hammer.
And so a lot of these tackles step back and they're back a little bit further in their stance.
Dude, they pushed them all the way back. This is 20. So Milton rolls, and it's going to be a complete pass. So we go 4th down.
The Rams DBs are so
4th
sticky right
down.
now. Once again, getting there before the receiver. Just couldn't get his hands around him. That's a great job by Luke.
And as we talked about with Milton, you see this. The receivers broken out and run 4 or 5 steps at this point. Get the ball out quicker, right? I get it, you have a strong arm, but in the NFL, that strong arm doesn't matter if you're not throwing the ball on time.
4th down and 6. They're going to go for it? Why? They don't even get it. To the 11. The kicking unit.
We talked earlier about the arm strength and the time that affects timing. Again, you really see in the red zone when
Oh,
things get
rush.
tighter.
Mustafa rush rate gain of 8 yards.
Towards you versus the ability to throw with anticipation and touch.
No question. If you watch
Oh, they're going to go for
the
field goal.
versus the Panthers, you saw
So,
Sanders,
yeah.
who doesn't have that strong of an arm, have a ton of touch and timing that was able to fit the ball through some tight windows.
Cowboys have to run a tight end on late. That's Luke Schoonmaker. 4 to snap it. With 2.
Well, there's a be a
Says I got plenty of leg. Just take
penalty delay of game. A gain of 5 yard penalty, 5 yard loss, 5 yards.
Sloppiest drive that we've seen with
Yeah.
some penalties, but I think what's going to make the
Guys
Cowboys
in our
fans and that
don't
organization upset
push
is
back.
the legal procedures,
Um,
the not on the ball, the things that you can control. I'm okay with
So it's going to be a 35-yard field goal attempt. Is it good?
But having a guy run on late on PAT and things like that, those are things that you can control.
Brandon Aubrey hit from 66 last preseason. Here at SoFi, much more modest 35-yard.
And the field goal is good. No, and the Cowboys are on the board 3 to 14. So the Cowboys are on the board finally. So okay, Pittsburgh is still beating Jacksonville 7-6. Tampa Bay is beating Tennessee 10-0. Arizona is beating Kansas City is beating Arizona. New York and Green Bay are tied 0-0, and that's in the first quarter. And in MLB, the Angels are beating Detroit 6-4. Cincinnati and Pittsburgh are tied at 1-1. The A's are beating the Baltimore 6-3. Cleveland is beating White Sox. Psst, what expect? I told you, man. New York is gonna tie. Milwaukee's gonna tie it. Come on, you see it. And then Kansas City is beating Minnesota 1-0. Philadelphia is losing to Texas. The Cubs are beating the Cardinals 6-0. Miami is the Atlanta, Colorado, and Arizona. It's tied 0-0. 0-0. Man, I'll probably for the Packers, it's probably be their. I don't think of Jordan Love is gonna be playing. I doubt it. Yeah, man, they're gonna be wearing Atlanta's jerseys when they played Pittsburgh, and Pittsburgh. Laid up. So yeah. So is Joe Melton is for we're back to the game, and there's they're there to play against the Browns next weekend.
Backs awaiting this kickoff from Brandon Aubrey after he connected on a 35-yard field goal to put the Cowboys on the board.
That's a 64-yard kick, and there's catch. It's gonna be first down and 10 at the 23. At the Rams 23.
Dalles Cowboys here today. Time now for the rookie spotlight, powered by
Ooh, boy.
5G. And he's the only drafted rookie we're not going to see here today, Terrence Ferguson. The Rams selected after trading back with the Falcons from 26 to 46.
I mentioned earlier the Rams got very little production from their tight ends last year. Sean McVay has been promising to use more two tight end sets now. It feels like his entire Rams career. We'll see if that happens now. He's got Ferguson in the mix.
Oh, big Kobe rush for gain of 0 yards. 0 yards. So it's going to be second down at 10
The draft capital
at the
suggests that
23.
they should, and we know how much they like Tyler Higbee. I like Ferguson, though. I mean, to me, Maurice, he was just a really complete back at Oregon. He can block. He's got athleticism, great hands. Really love to see him get on the field early.
Yeah, it reminds me a lot of Tyler Higbee. I know he was a receiver at Western Kentucky, kind of transformed to tight end, but his skill set, the way he's able to catch the ball, move his body, those type of things. And then again, you talk about the blocking aspect. I do expect to see a lot of
and there was a loss of 5 yards. Chrome rush for the loss of 5 yards.
Ferguson, by the way, dealing with a groin injury suffered toward the tail end of training camp.
You know what else I love, JB? He expresses himself through art. He's the most tatted up dude I've ever seen. Like the whole left side, I think it's his left side. Yeah, he's tatted up. Arms, legs, everything. Do your thing, young fella.
So we're down at 15. We're down at 50. Bennett. From the 18. Bennett's shotgun motion. And it's going to be at the 18. With the 18. So it's going to bring up fourth down.
Bo Limmer, who Stetson got tripped up on earlier at guard, you mentioned earlier, he filled in as the Rams center last year. They brought back Coleman Shelton. Sort of that comfort level with Matthew Stafford was important to them. But seeing them work
punted it away.
McVay really
Punted.
wants Limmer to be available to them on the inside.
81-yard punt. And then it's going to be a touchback.
Their season last year. The Rams would be in a completely different place without him. Ethan Evans just sent that punt into a completely different place. It's going to hop into the end zone. Jalen Crawford did well to leave it alone. Sean McVay can't help but smile. Evans is cooking today.
So the MLB is the Angels are beating Detroit 64. Cincinnati and Pittsburgh are tied. A's are beating Baltimore 63. Cleveland is beating the White Sox 2-1. New York is in Milwaukee are tied 2-2. Kansas City is beating Minnesota 1-0. Philadelphia is losing to Texas 1-0. The Cubs are beating St. Louis 7-0. And Miami is beating Atlanta 2-0. And then Colorado and Arizona are tied 0-0. And then NFL, Pittsburgh is still beating Jacksonville 7-6. Tampa Bay is beating Tennessee 10-0. Kansas City is beating Arizona 7-0. And then the New York Jets are beating is tied with Green Bay 0-0. So Joe Milton is 4 for 10, 4 yards, and then Steph Bennett is 10 for 16, 115 yards. Russian leaders, Phil Maffa, 3 attempts, 14 yards. For Blake Crum, 9 attempts, 32 yards, 2 touchdowns. Deuce Vaughn, 1 reception, 2 yards. And Xavier Smith, 3 receptions, 55 yards. So tomorrow is going to be the Chargers versus the Toronto.
Furniture. Turn the place you live into the home you love. Visit mybobs.com. And Luna, they just won the Defensive Rookie of the Year on the edge with Jared
Josiah Stewart out of Michigan, led the team in sacks last year. Look, they have Jared Verse, they have Byron Young, but that five-man rush with Michael Hoyt, who's no longer on the Rams, was a big part of how this defense got pressure last year. So he could play an important role in this defense.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Jared Verse is more of a power guy. You bring in Stewart, who's quickness and edge, and he's going to be able to use that.
That's one rush for Gino on 3 yards. So it's gonna be
But Jared's claiming he's going to add speed to power. Power's not going anywhere. He wants to make sure everyone knows. But are you a believer in him adding to his repertoire?
I love it. That is the hardest rush. I've talked to a ton of offensive linemen. Speed to power. You get those hips turned this way, and that guy puts his hand with both hands in your chest and drives you into the quarterback. My goodness.
Bolton,
He already has it.
shotgun motion, back, pass. Jets gets the first down. It was a gain of 10 yards. 10 yards, so it's going to be first down and 10 at the 33.
Probably honestly, leading the receiver open across the middle of the field. Maybe we'll see some comfort as the game goes on.
Yeah, again, Joe Boat's coming from a system with the Patriots that was kind of tailored. That game that you
Wonder if Flynn was doing the Green Bay Packers game. Green Bay Packers. There's Mustafa rush for a gain of 3 yards. So it's going to be second down and 7, and the Dallas is 36.
Begin with humble beginnings. They elevate to the highest level of the sport, and then Les Snead
With 4 minutes left in the second quarter.
and now Josiah Stewart going from Coastal Carolina to
So they bring up a third down.
gain of 3, second down
And the pass is completed, catch made by this for gain of 3 yards. So it's going to be.
sometimes mom's cooking needs to just be mom's cooking.
Wait a minute. I guess I was wrong.
I've really seen what I liked, just watching him this summer, that sideline to sideline range, plays with good vision, just really sound at the linebacker position.
Defensive coordinator Chris Shula watching on third down and 4 from the Dallas.
So the Milton back throws, and it's caught. It's going to be a first down. Gain of 20 yards. 20 yards. So it's going to be first down and 10 at the 25.
Jolly's there. Don't look at the quarterback, and that's what a lot of young DBs do.
Now Dallas working quickly. Quick to the 40.
Whoa. Dude, both sides. 2 yards. Waffle rush for 2 yards.
He's starting to see it on his own, I think, as this game's going on, getting him on the move.
Benefiting from a bit of tempo, perhaps.
Tempo, heavy dose of play action.
Cooper rush for 4 yards, tackled in. So it's going to be third down and 4 at the 19.
Goal line, red zone runner with a strong arm. And so, how do you get those guys into the flow of the game? Let them run a little bit, tight, a little tempo, certain things.
There is built-in shotgun and motion.
CD Lamb, George Pickens, or Vontae Turpin today for the Cowboys.
And then it's going to be gain of 4 yards. Third down? Come on, man. Am I falling behind or something or what?
It's a year-to-year league. You were drafted last year, got banged up, brought a guy in, now you got to compete.
Reds got the first 2 scores. Blake Farr touchdown.
Dude, another commercial break? We're at the 2-minute warning. 2-minute warning. So it's in baseball is the Angels are beating Detroit 6-4. Cincinnati and Pittsburgh are tied still. The A's are beating Baltimore 7-3. Cleveland is beating the White Sox 2-1. New York is in Milwaukee is still tied. Kansas City is beating Minnesota 1-0. Philadelphia losing to Texas 1-0. The Cubs are beating St. Louis 7-0. Miami's beating Atlanta 4-0. And Colorado and Arizona are tied. And then always Pittsburgh is beating Jacksonville 14-6. Tampa Bay is beating Tennessee 10-7. And Kansas City is beating Arizona 7-0. And the Jets are beating Tampa Bay 7-0. I wonder see if he's doing a game. Let's see. I wonder if he's doing the game. Mr. Ty, oh yeah, he is doing the game. Calling the game. He's calling the game.
Michelin innovates on the road and far beyond. With airless tires designed for exploring new frontiers. Michelin, motion for life.
At Carl's Jr., late birds get the bag. After 8 p.m. for $5.99, get a Cali Classic single price. Start. Or spicy chicken sandwich, onion rings plus chicken stars. Or mix it up, just $5.99. Filter of bag only at Carl's Jr.
Warning, Southern California's weather leader.
So, tomorrow's games, for baseball, it's gonna be, tomorrow, Kansas City versus Minnesota, Houston versus the Yankees, Cincinnati versus Pittsburgh, Athletics versus Baltimore, Miami versus Atlanta, Angels versus Detroit, Cleveland versus the White Sox, New York versus Milwaukee. So it's going to be 3rd down and 4. 3rd down.
Huge opportunity here for Joe Bolton. Tough early start. Best drive yet. Chance to cap it off. 3rd and 4. Everything's on the table.
There, Bolton. Shotgun in motion. Back pass. Look, fires. And it's going to be 4th down and 1 at the Rams 16. So they're probably going to go for it. I probably going to go for it. 4th down and 1. I think, yeah, they're going to go for it.
So, Big Joe Milton's back there. Always a threat to keep.
There's a.
Joe Milton tush push.
I think another timeout. Another timeout. Dude, man, another timeout. Man. Whoa, the Bats are taking the lead over Milwaukee. It's 3-10. Wow. And the Cubs are still beating the 7-0. And come on, I want the New York to win today to break that streak. The Mets. Wait. See, Boston won yesterday. Does it extend the lead? I mean, they're winning streak. They're on a winning streak, man. So I think it's 8 games now. You got 8 games. So it's the Angels are beating Detroit 6-4. Cincinnati and Pittsburgh are tied. Athletics are beating Baltimore. Cleveland is beating the White Sox 2-1. New York Mets are beating the Milwaukee 3-2. Kansas City is beating Philadelphia is beating Texas is beating Philadelphia. The Cubs are beating St. Louis 7-0. Miami is beating Atlanta 4-1. Colorado is losing to Arizona. And then Pittsburgh is beating Jacksonville 14-9. That's at the halftime. Tennessee is beating Tennessee is losing to Tampa Bay 7-10. The Jets are beating the Green Bay 7-0. 7-0. I don't think Jordan Love is playing that game. I don't think so. I don't know if Jordan Love is playing that game. But man, Green Bay sucks. Green Bay sucks. Green Bay sucks. Green Bay sucks. Fourth down, so let's see if they're going to go. They're going for it. They're going for it. Wait. Oh, man. Milton rushed for 1 yard. QB sneak. First is going to be first down to 10 at the 15. Got it. Did he get it or not?
The ref on the right side of the
I don't know if he
offense
got it.
says no. Let's see what they agree on.
Ref says no, didn't get it.
Virtual measurement time, perhaps.
Measured time.
Get down on the line of the game. It's going to be first.
What did they measure there?
First down for the Cowboys.
First down for the Cowboys.
That's almost a challenge play there, to be honest, JB. If you're in a game, he doesn't get close to it.
Where are they challenging it? They're challenging it. I don't know.
He's telling you to go and look at it.
Look at it. They wanted to. They're challenging that.
Compete to play, compete to stay. We got to compete on every
Challenging.
play. Coaches included. Where's the challenge flag? He slips, falls
He
down.
probably just told them to challenge. I don't think he threw the flag.
Whole yard short.
Nice preview with Hamilton, I think, getting the first touch on it.
Cubs winning 7. Yeah, they're up winning 7-0. Yeah. Man, they got to win today. 7-0 didn't. And then, you know, the Mets are winning. The Mets are winning, but who, you know that the problem Walker's going to come back. They're buying, so they guess they got. So it's the Cowboys. Throws into the end zone, incomplete. Passing incomplete. It's going to be third down and 6 at 11.
I teach a lot of young quarterbacks, and everyone wants to throw these deep balls on a line. On a line. As a receiver, it's hard to judge and see that. You have to put some air on it, throw it so and put a little touch so I can run underneath it. There we saw that hard throw on a line, overthrows as a receiver for a touchdown.
Patriot now Cowboy.
Patriots and Mofava gain of 4 yards. So it's going to bring up third down and 6. Third down and 6. At the Rams 11. Third down.
Tanner Engel covered a lot of ground on that meeting with Chris Paul for the tackle.
What you do notice about these young guys for the Rams, they play fast, meaning that they understand where they're supposed to be. They have great knowledge and understanding of the defense, and they're attacking and playing with a reckless abandon.
Chris Paul point guard.
Bolton.
By the way, I'm told at SoFi Stadium. So Chris Paul Jr. play his first game at linebacker. Cowboys have third and 6. Paul blows it up, and the Rams.
Oh, man. It's going to be a gain of 4 yards. So it's going to be fourth down and 2. 7. They're going for it again. Let's see if they go for it again.
Multiple Rams are converging on the ball carriers.
Tackling live for the first time all season, all summer. They've been sharp, 4th and 2.
4 third down and 2. Whether they're just gonna go field goal or they're not, they're going for it. Oh, they got. I think they're gonna go for a field goal. They're not getting a kick. They're going for a field goal. Field goal.
This is your best play from the 6-yard line. I want to try things if it's the preseason. You know, I want to make sure I'm working on some things and see what we can do as coaches.
Go for. And it's gonna be, oh my God, it's halftime. Now it's 6-14. 6-14.
Cowboys trying to get 2 field goals in the second quarter and then begin the third with possession as well.
This is a guy who doesn't need it.
And it's good to make it 6-14. And it's had to end the half. We're going to halftime. So Joe Milton with 11 for 18, 64 yards, and Bennett 10 for 16, 150 yards. Full 9 yards. Blake Chrome 9 attempts, yards, 2 touchdowns, and
As long as elephants still fly and heroes assemble.
So Joe Belton 11 for 18, 64 yards, and you guys are going for a walk? Or you're going to Allen's house? Oh, man, okay. If after the game, I'll go. Maybe stop. Alright. Dan Bennett's 10 for 16, 115 yards. And Mufasa is on 5 attempts, 19 yards. 9 for attempts, 32 yards, 2 touchdowns. John Brooks, 2 receptions, 26 yards. Xavier Smith, 3 receptions, 55 yards. So it's Pittsburgh is beating Jacksonville 14-9, and then Tampa Bay is beating Tennessee 10-7. Kansas City is beating Arizona. The Jets are beating Green Bay, and Denver and San Francisco just started. And then, so it's the Angels are beating Detroit 6-4. Cincinnati is beating Pittsburgh 2-1. The A's are beating Baltimore 11-3. Cleveland is beating the White Sox 2-1. And the Met. Oh, see, I told you those motherfuckers doing untied already. So man, yeah, people gonna untie it. Walking the Met. Oh, now the Mets taking the lead now, 4-3. I guess it just happened right now. So it's no longer tied. Now they're up by 1. The Mets are up, and Kansas City is beating Minnesota 1-0. Texas is beating Philadelphia 1-0, and the Cubs are still beating the Cardinals 7-0. Miami is beating Atlanta 4-1, and Colorado is losing to the 1. What? I thought it was I don't know if they're timeout. They're probably doing the halftime show. Yeah, they're doing halftime show. So, see the player stats. there's no Blair stats. I don't know why. Okay. Mustafa. One. Jay Milton the third with 11 completions, 18 attempts, 64 yards, 0 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. 67.8. Mufasa 5 attempts, 19 yards, 0 touchdowns. Receiving Brooks with 2 receptions, 26 yards, 1 touchdown. 13.0 average, 11. 16 long, 2 targeted twice. And then Bennett is 10 completions, 16 attempts, and 115 yards, 0 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. 84.1 RTG Chrome with 9 attempts, 2 yards, 2 touchdowns. 3.6 averaging 9 long. And receiving Smith with 2 receptions, 55 yards, 8.3 averaging, and 39 long, targeted 3 times. Ooh, now the Cubs are winning 8-0 over 8-0, and then yes. So the Milwaukee's still losing 4-3. Yeah, let's go, man. I want to see that game. Wonder if we're good to watch. Want to do the play. So it's neither. Oh, we got a man on first and second, and Nico on for the Cubs. Ooh, no, dang it. We're going to the bottom. Fourth, I think it is. Colin Ray is a pitcher for the Cubs. So we're going to the bottom of the fourth. Who is up? Brandon Nemo is batting up for the Mets. It's 2-2, 2 balls and 2 strikes, 2-2. So, 2-2. 2-2, 2 outs. Was that third out? Oh man, it's the third out. I guess it was the third out. I don't know. No, it's just Frankie Montez. Is Junior is the pitcher. So we're back already. It's halftime's over already. Halftime's over already. It's almost the time for Frankie Montez is for the Mets. What the hell? Damn it, stupid idiots. Take it out. Well, the halftime is over, so I don't know. We're just gonna be waiting for So Pittsburgh still beating Jacksonville 14-9. Tennessee is losing to Tampa Bay 10-7. Kansas City is beating Arizona 7-0. The Jets are beating the Green Bay 7-0, and Denver is losing to San Francisco 7-0. 7-0. So I mentioned what's his name is not playing. I don't think so. For San Francisco, are they playing their starters? I doubt it. I don't know. Are we back soon? Not yet. Soon. Not yet. So it's the Angels are beating Detroit 7-4. Cincinnati is beating Pittsburgh 2-1. The A's are beating Baltimore, Cleveland. The Mets are still beating the Milwaukee 4-3. Kansas City is beating Minnesota 1-0. Philadelphia is losing to Texas 1-0. The Cubs are still beating St. Louis 8-0. Miami is beating Atlanta. Colorado was beating Arizona. And Boston and San Diego are tied 0-0. So it's going to be the second half of the. So maybe halftime is over for the Cowboys. Is it going to be I don't know. Is it going to be Ramsey or the Cowboys ball? I'm not sure who they got it ball. But so how's everybody's weekend so far doing today? It has been a hot one outside today. And it was over 90 degrees though. Here in Illinois, man. But yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna go and take that tomorrow. And you do tomorrow baseball. I don't know, but I'm getting. I gotta get it because my battery's. Oh, so I might go to my brother's house. After this game. And I think my cousin's over there. So yeah, man. Hope the Cubs could bounce back and win this one in tomorrow's game. And we're gonna be playing against Milwaukee. Hope we could steal a couple games from Milwaukee or steal one game from Milwaukee. This is probably the hardest game for us. But if we sweep the Milwaukee, we could take the lead back. I think so. Back. So I hope they're still losing. Who is yep, still winning. They're still winning. The Mets are still winning. The Cubs are winning 8-0 still. Still not. Yeah, so man, vacation again. And we'll go to California in April of 2026, and then we're going to Ibiza in 2027, summer of 2027. Yeah, I'm going to, and I want to see if I can try to stay there for 2 weeks. 2 weeks. And we're back. Finally, come on.
Okay, hey, all kidding aside, first half, a lot to like about the way you guys had a couple of 3 and outs. What jumped out at you?
Just the energy the guys are playing with. We're kind of swarming to the ball, and that's the key. We got to keep swarming to the ball, and then the penalties. We keep the penalties to a minimum, and we'll be able to get off the field a lot sooner.
You've been around the block, obviously, with Packers, Cardinals, Broncos, Chargers. What jumped out at you when you joined the Rams this year?
It's a different mentality. It's more of a family mentality. Everybody is built off of character. You can't be in this group unless you got good character. And that's like the number one quality you have to be on this team.
Well, speaking of linebackers and characters, Jared Verse, what's been your reaction and seeing him?
He is a character, but he's the epitome of being a dog. He is an alpha male, and we're a different team with him being in there. We love having him.
All right, last thing, what do you want to see in the second half?
I
I just want to see the guys execute, tackle well, and like I said, no penalties. Let's make them earn it and don't give them anything cheap. That's all I want to do. G-Money, we appreciate that. Thank you very much, sir. Back to you guys upstairs.
All right, thank you, Kurt. Appreciate it.
There we go. And it's going to be Dallas's ball because the Rams are going to punt. So it's Dalles Cowboys are receiving the ball.
Jalen Crawford, the return man, just a step in front of his goal line. To the place kicker, sharing kickoff duties with Ethan Evans, the punter.
It's a 67-yard kick. Punt. Breaks the 32, so it's going to be at the 32. First down at 10, at 33, at Dallas is 32.
Yes, sir. How you doing? Thanks for having me.
Better for having you join us at the Rams house. What'd you make of that first half of play?
Man, I loved it. I love seeing the young guys run around, get after it. They let me talk in one of the little speeches. I said, man, hey, put on film for all 32 teams, not just the Rams. Put it on film for all 32 teams.
Ooh. Oh, Mufasa rushed for a gain of 7 yards. Tackled by LA. That's going to be second down and 3 at the 30. Dallas is 39. Dallas is 39.
Let's go back in time. As you watch from afar, what do you make of this emerging Rams defense, and especially their pass rush a season ago?
Oh, man, I love the way they work together. Fist, Burst, being from the same continuity, but, seeing it in real time in the NFL.
Milton rush, gain of 5 yards. 5 yards.
And you seen it, on the field. That pass rush.
So it's going to be first down. First down at 10 at the 44.
Braden Fisk, who actually led all rookies in sacks, BY and Cody Turner.
Yes, sir. I love that young unit. I mean, they're going to be good for a long time.
Multi rush for gain of 5 yards instead of bounds by Dallas. So it's to second down and 7 at Dallas is 47.
We can talk about this with him later to close that gap and get that second away.
Oh man, just finish, man. He said 66 pressures. I mean, that's great, but let's get the quarterback on the ground. Let's be real about it. So I think he's going to transition. I think he's going to be better this year. So I'm looking forward to a good year.
We act like it was a long time ago, but that freshman to sophomore transition when you have your first full
Mufasa rush for gain of 2 yards.
For that rising sophomore class.
3 yards.
What might be in store for them?
I think the confidence that, last year was their rookie year. Just, nobody was prepared for him. Now you got stuff on film that people are going to be ready for. So, I know they're looking forward to it.
Second down, 7.
The whole Rams house is looking forward to it as well.
Second down and 7 off
Milton. Joe Milton goes. Dude. It's caught. No, it's intercepted it. Oh, the Rams intercepted the ball. Intercepted it. Passes Ben Lincoln. That's the -1. Intercepted it. Grabby ball. Got intercepted it.
The 23-year-old who played at Washington State was up and down from the Rams practice squad throughout last season and just wrestled that ball away for a takeaway.
Man, that was a great play.
Takeaway.
Breaking news.
Top stories.
Southland's best weather.
So it's Jacksonville is beating Pittsburgh 15-14 now. Tennessee is leading to Tampa Bay 10-7. Kansas City is beating Arizona 7-3, and the Jets are still beating Green Bay 7-0. Denver is losing to San Francisco 7-0. Then in baseball, it's the Angels are beating Detroit 7-4. Cincinnati is beating Pittsburgh. Athletics are beating the Baltimore 11-3. Cleveland is beating the White Sox New York still beating the Milwaukee 4-3, and then Kansas City is beating Minnesota 1-0. Philadelphia is losing to Texas 1-0. The Cubs are still beating St. Louis 8-0. Miami is losing to the Atlanta 5-4, and Colorado is beating Arizona, and then it's Boston is beating San Diego 1-0. 1-0, and then we're gonna have the next game would be Toronto versus the Dodgers, Tampa Bay versus Seattle. Seattle. So yeah, as I said, the games that were completed today were Atlanta beats Miami 7-1, Houston loses to the Yankees 5-4, and Washington beats San Francisco 4-2. 4-2.
Southern California's news leader.
Cam Lampkin debuted in the NFL last year on special teams here in preseason game number 1. A thrilling interception in the end zone to take it back for the Rams.
What's your fear?
So it's gonna be a Rams ball.
I think if he had his feet under him and wasn't throwing off platform, he would have done a better job of leading the receiver instead of forcing him to come back and receiver. But that's just a great play by Cam Lampkin.
Mike Flanoy was the target for the Cowboys. So up to the 20, and Stetson Bennett, who's 10 of 16.
Bennett scrambles
Plays for empty to begin the third quarter.
for a gain of 8 yards. So it's gonna be second down and 2 at the Rams 28.
Quarterback that can get out the pocket. That's the worst nightmare.
Great job. Michael Brocker's with us. Played 9 seasons with the Rams from 12 to 20. Then a couple more in Detroit. I think this shade of blue looks better on you, Brock.
Oh yeah.
So does the Aaron Donald.
Ooh, the Cubs scored another run, 9-0. 9-0.
2 to go on second down. A strong right set. Up at the
Yeah.
20-yard line. Stetson sends a tight end in motion.
In motion, and Hunter rushed for gain of 3 yards. So it's gonna be first down, 10 at the 31. Rams 31.
Element to this Rams run game. That was really what was missing last year. They were very efficient running the ball, but second to worst in terms of rushes over 10 yards. But
So it's gonna be
also is really powerful.
second down and
Yards
4 at the 37.
Just ran through that linebacker.
That's another way to put that.
On the move, they find Brendan Presley open in space. Sean McVay.
Presley gained of 6 yards.
This is the kind of running back you don't even want to mess
Runs.
around with, like around the field.
Presley
But the
gained
zone
of
just
6
plays
yards.
too rough, and you could see some of that there at 5'10", 212.
It's gonna be second down and 4 at the 37.
Maybe he said this, that he lifted like 655 pounds.
I don't doubt it. The way he ran through that linebacker, I'm gonna be real with you. But I'm loving this Rams young team, man.
Second down and 4.
Hunter stays in the backfield. He led the SEC with 6.4 yards per carry a season ago.
Bennett
Stetson
throws, fires, and did he catch? He didn't catch it, or was it intercepted? There's a flag down.
takes it away.
Oh, it was a takeaway. It was intercepted.
Israel McCrumley,
He got intercepted.
21 at safety.
There's 2 interceptions already. Intercepted by
I'm getting pretty hungry.
Yep. Mets are still beating the Milwaukee 4-3, and the Cubs are still beating the Cardinals 9-0. And Angels are beating Detroit. Cincinnati is beating Pittsburgh 2-1. Athletics are beating Baltimore 11-3. Cleveland is beating White Sox 3-1. Kansas City is beating Minnesota 1-0. And then Philadelphia is beating the Texans 2-1, 2-1. And then it's Pittsburgh is losing to Jacksonville 15-14. Tennessee is losing to Tampa Bay 7-13, and then to the halftime. Kansas City is beating Arizona 14-3, and it's in the second quarter. The Jets are beating Green Bay 7-3, and that's in the second quarter. And San Francisco is beating Denver 7-0. Didn't. Why so dark in here? So dark. Damn, yeah, New York's still winning. And so it's gonna be Dallas ball.
The official credit union of the Los Angeles Rams. And last year's numbers for Jared Verse, who said he left double-digit sacks on the field. Only 4.5, despite winning NFL Defensive Rookie of the Year.
So it's gonna be J-Mo back passes including intended for. So it'll be second down and 10.
Yeah, wide open there too. That's such a shame.
He was wide open too.
And every route is about a corner, slant.
Oh man, ball 5 rush for 4 yards.
He just needs a
4 yards, so it's gonna be third down and 6.
I feel like it's something a player like that can develop. I mean, he's so young, but so inexperienced.
True. I mean, he doesn't know what he doesn't know, to be honest. Let's be real.
They'll run it on second and long here. Phil Maffa to the edge.
So Bafa, and it's gonna be
To that side. He tore his ACL on the first day of training camp
down.
last summer. Great to see DK back. Down on that play, Sean Jolly.
Oh, somebody's down for the Rams.
He Kendrick, before the injury, he got a lot of starts in the Rams defense, 2022, 2023. Big, physical corner, good tackler. I'd say just in terms of coverage, speed sometimes shows up. But there's an opportunity for him to get back on the field.
I love the way he showed up on the edge like that. Defensive linemen love that. You got corners that can tackle. You love that.
They send the blitz on
That's gonna be incomplete, so it's gonna be 4th down and 6 at the 22.
Rams defense gets off the field 3.5.
Rams.
Great job for the defense. Second change, they go out there going 3 and out. I'd love to see it.
DK was waived this June, then re-signed right away in a salary cap maneuver.
So they have punted the asses, so they have punted.
Ryan Anger, the veteran punter for the Cowboys, send it away to Brendan Presley, rookie undrafted receiver and the punt return man here for the Rams. Presley, a record-setting receiver,
Whoa.
missed the punt and was able to get back on top of it at the 35-yard line.
At the 35-yard line.
Rams get it back with a 14-6 lead.
So it's and MLB is gonna be the Angels are beating Detroit 7-4. Cincinnati is beating Pittsburgh 2-1. The A's are beating Baltimore. Cleveland is beating the White Sox 3-1. The Mets are still beating Milwaukee 4-3. Kansas City is beating Minnesota. Philadelphia is beating Texas. Cubs are still beating St. Louis 9-0. And Miami is losing to Atlanta 5-4. Colorado is beating Arizona 4-1. Boston is beating San Diego 1-0. To hopefully didn't break the streak. I mean 9 9. I think they're going for 9. See, in the NFL, it's Pittsburgh is beating Jacksonville 21-15 in the third quarter. Tennessee is losing to Tampa 7-13, and that's at halftime. Kansas City is beating Arizona 14-3. The Jets are beating the Green Bay Packers 7-3. Denver is losing to San Francisco 9-0. And it's in the first quarter. Come on, man. Hold it. Hope the Mets could hold that lead in. Because I don't want them. They could hold the lead. Please. Hold the lead. So we'll be down by 4. I think 4 games. 4 games. But it's in the bottom. The Cubs are is the bottom of the 5th inning. We're back at the game.
In the meantime, on your right, Jimmy Garoppolo was
Jimmy
found
Garoppolo.
by surgeon Tuesday in Oxnard at joint practices against the Dalles Cowboys. And time now for our player interview powered by your Southern California Toyota dealers. Visit Toyota.com to learn more. We make it easy. Quentin Lake, Captain Q, joins us down on the
So there was a 42-yard punt.
Energy's high out here. It's so fun
Fumble
seeing
recovered
guys
by
out here compete. It's always a good time to get back.
and
Quentin, the Rams, this meeting guys, by the way, the Rams
Hunter
had one of the
rushed
best
for
defenses
6
in the
yards.
NFL last
Ta-
year. First-time defensive coordinator Chris Shula.
6
How
yards.
are things feeling this
So
year
it's
now
gonna be
that
second down and 4
experience there and
to
Shula has the year
42.
under his belt?
Yeah, things feel great. We had a lot of momentum to build on from last year and this year. And the thing about it is a lot of young guys had great experiences and they did well. You look at guys like Jared Verse, obviously defensive player of the year.
The Hunter rushed for -1 yard. So it's gonna bring up third down and 5 at the Rambies 41.
Only going to allow them to continue growing to this year. So I'm really excited. They keep me young, which is always fun. But yeah, it's awesome having a young group. And then, Coach Shula has done a great job of kind of leaning into us as players, always asking for feedback. And he's amazing. And he always puts us in the best position to make plays. So, where we were last year, we can only continue to grow.
I love that. Cameron, this is Mike Brockers. Talk to me about this team. Can you talk about the accountability this team has and the leadership that it has to go to the next level?
Yeah, 100%.
So it's gonna be
pros. We just talked about how it was such a
Hunter
young team.
rushed for 11 yards, tackled. So it's gonna be first down for the Rams. First down, Rambies.
Whole team in general, these guys are very mature beyond their ages, and that's why they have all the success. Because if they were to mess up a play, or even if they are to make a great play, they know how to keep a level head, and they are always accountable within their assignment. So, it's
First
amazing
down
to see
for the
such
Rams.
young guys really be able to be like, I can look to my left and to my right and be like, I can count on him. I know he's going to be exactly where he needs to be. And as a defensive player and really a whole team, that's all you want is guys that are accountable, reliable, and give their all each and every play.
Quentin, you played sort of a hybrid safety nickel role in this defense, which had the second most dime personnel usage in the NFL last year. Talk to me about the safety group and why it's such a strength on this defense.
I love it. These guys have been all over the place. And when you have guys that
Dude, man.
can be put in different positions,
Rush for the gain 11 yards.
but when you have guys that can be able to play different positions, kind of mask the defense, show different looks, show down, play back, be able to play zone, play man, blitz off the edge, it gives Coach Shula, our defensive coordinator, a lot of chess pieces to be able to say, we're going to mix it up.
I don't want a lot of talking on the sidelines. How about you show the game, man?
We're able to do it because of the group that we have. And, my job is just to really communicate, make everybody else's job really easy. But, it's fun out there when you have a lot of guys interchangeable. It's, I can be one, it could be, I can play left side, right side. I can ask, hey, you want to play, I can ask Cam Crow, Ken Kitchens, Tank, can you play this side one time so we can mix it up? So it's fun. It's real fun.
Q, I know you got your back to the game. Sorry about that.
No,
but in the meantime, Jarquez Hunter has been just pounding away at this Cowboys defense. You're in the less position where you don't really have to ever tackle him full speed. Is that right?
Yeah, I saw his college tape and I was like, oh god.
Was it a timeout, I guess? Yeah, I was guessing it was a timeout. So let's take it along.
For a guy that's coming in as a rookie, like I talked about before, he's a pro's pro, handles his business well, and that guy is, we call him Ironhead because he is one tough guy to tackle. It looks like out here today, and he's having a great day today. So it's always good to see a guy like that have some success.
Dude, I wonder how those people get the job. So the ones that give you the water, how would it have those get that job? I don't know how they got the job. You have to apply for that job, and how much does it pay for that job? And you probably make a lot of money just to give a water rush out there with the give water to the guys. Dude, I want to get that job.
It's always good when you have, a guy like that can.
They probably do make good penny for wherever you're on an NFL team. I don't know how much to make.
He's a great player, but he's a great teammate too. So really excited for him. And then obviously Stafford,
Yes,
that's our guy, number 9. He is a guy, like I said earlier in the offseason, he's going to be a Hall of Famer first ballot, no doubt in my mind. But when you have a guy like that, obviously he's getting back into things. I'm really just excited to see his return. That's a guy that you count on. He's the leader of the team. And, anything that he does, his energy, his vibe, we all follow.
Come on.
It's going to be good to see him back.
Oh man, false starts.
It's going to be real
False starts.
Well, I'm surrounded by world-class NFL analysts. I've got Mina, I've got Michael Brockers, we got MJD on the bench, and we've got Q on the sideline. Quentin Lake, have a great season.
Should be second down and 15 if Dallas is
today.
today.
I'm just trying to follow you, Cowboys.
All right, let's go see if the Cowboys can figure out how to tackle Jarquez Hunter. Not your problem today. 7-minute mark, third quarter. Rams looking to extend their 14-6 lead. They have not trailed. Here is Hunter. It's almost an automatic game tackle to get him stopped.
Getting out 0 yards.
He has no gloves on either. I'm sorry. I just noticed he has no gloves on. Like, think about how serious he is as a running back. No gloves. He's ready to work.
Rock, he's a self-described country boy who likes to fish and hunt.
Okay.
He has a horse named Danger.
So we bet. Gets paid by most added for gain of 18 yards. So it's going to be first down for the Rambies. Wow. First down. At the 20. Ball filled. So
great concentration through the catch, off the tip. Throws it, trying to throw it in and squeeze it in that window, and he still gets it. I love to see it.
Making up for that drop going in this direction back in the first half.
second down and 14.
And Stoops in motion. They knocked him down on the jet sweep. Well played on that edge by Zion Childress, a college free agent who's really been climbing the depth chart.
That's a fantastic play by him. Yeah, we talked about.
Should be third down and 14. Oh, that it was passes are included intended for Williams.
Like Childress to crack the starting lineup, particularly at the nickel position. They lost Jordan Lewis to free agency last year. Making plays like that. Good way to get a starting job.
For sure. The Rams back 4. Second down and more than the sticks. Stetson Bennett surveys he's 12 of 19 for 139 and a pick so far. Helmet high.
Bennett.
Snap. That's a clean read and it's dropped by Mario Williams.
Mario Williams. Hunter brushed for 5 yards. So it's going to be fourth down and 9.
The Rams got away with that one without a Cowboys.
Dude, they're probably going to punt it away.
That tip drill, when the ball goes up, it's a dangerous action.
Third down and 14, facing Stetson Bennett now with Hunter in the sidecar right.
Hunter.
About 11 personnel. They're looking for the 10-yard line of Dallas for a fresh set. Instead, running it right up the hash marks with Hunter.
Fourth down 9.
They'll give Joshua Hardy a chance. Change Dallas. Here comes Cardi.
And the Rams. It's a field goal, a 37-yard field goal attempt, and it's good to get this 17-6 down.
17 in a row. With Evans, his punter. Looking operation. And it's good.
Yeah, it's good.
So for the first time in
Six.
quarter, the Rams are on the board. Their new lead, 17-6 in preseason game number 1.
Damn it! So Cincinnati's beating the Pittsburgh 2-1. Athletics are beating the Baltimore 11-3. Cleveland is beating White Sox 3-1. The Mets are still beating the Milwaukee 4-3. Kansas City is beating Minnesota 1-0. Philadelphia is beating Texas 3-1, and the Cubs are beating the St. Louis 9-0. Miami versus Atlanta, Colorado versus Arizona, Boston is beating San Diego 1-0, and then Toronto and Dodgers is tied 0-0. In the NFL, it's Pittsburgh is beating Jacksonville 21-15. This in the third quarter. Tampa Bay is beating Tennessee, and it's in the third quarter 13-7. Kansas City is beating Arizona 14-3. The Jets are beating Green Bay 14-3 in the second quarter, and San Francisco is beating Denver 9-0. 9-0. So Joe Milton the third, 11 for 21, 64 yards. Bennett 12 for 20, 139 yards. Philip Batafa, 8 attempts, 33 yards. And Jordan Hunter, 10 attempts, 35 yards. Jalen Brooks, 2 receptions, 26 yards. Stephen Smith, 3 receptions, 55 yards. 5 yards. Still winning, yes, the Mets are still winning. Bottom of the seven. Let's go. And, I don't know how the Cubs jump up. Maybe 4. Let's see. I think 4 games we're down by 5. So let's see. The wild card. We're still in the wild card. We're 3 games over the Padres and the Mets. Wild card. Josh Belton, Josh Kelly gained 19 yards. 19 yards, so second down, 6, 7 for 9.
Ringing in our ears, and Jared Verse has taken care of that.
Yes, that's what they say. They said I was the loudest one in the locker room, and now Jared he's taking over my position. So I'm glad, that my spirit still is lingering around the building here or there. So.
First down for the Cowboys. Back to the air. Back to the boot and complete to midfield.
It's a big catch made well, gained on 4 yards.
AJ
4 yards.
Nice job by Milton
So it's
Layton
gonna
with
be
that one over the defensive
down
lineman.
and 6 at the 49. Ooh, we'll stop a rush for a gain of 3 yards. Tackled by so they're down in 3 at the 48. The Rams 48.
87 yards and a pick. And this is the area where I think all Rams fans are focused.
Love the way I can't get enough of
It's third down and 3.
You had Jalen Ramsey, you had a piece of the Marcus
Third
Peters,
down,
those guys
3.
showed up on the edge. It made the D line's life easier because a lot of teams have set it up where they'll try to run away from you. You know, when you got AD in the middle, a lot of teams are gonna run away from him. So when the cornerbacks show up on the edge, that's a great deal.
You ever attempt to lift at Aaron's house, by the way, like Jared did this summer?
Never. And I won't.
It's gonna be
Cowboys across midfield, Rams defense trying to get a stop on 3rd and 3.
third and 3.
Milton with some touch.
Sultan backs and then completes. Passing completes to 4th down and 3. 4th down and 3. I think they're going to go for it.
AJ Green, 3-year NFL vet, comes in with the Rams, gives them a
I think they're gonna go for it, or they're just gonna go for goal.
great
You
job
know,
not getting too
punted.
grabby, getting his head around in time to get the PBU. This has long arms.
Cowboys in their huddle, set to go for it on 4th down.
They're gonna go for it. 4th down and 3. Milton. This will be close. So this is my short. They lose it. Lose it because he.
Quarterback who's also 6'5".
So it's gonna be
That's a different proposition altogether.
Rampy ball at the 46.
He looks like it size-wise.
Someone getting up 2 yards and Milton guy.
Malik Dixon Williams shoved Milton out of bounds, and watch as he goes out across the sideline with the ball in his throwing hand. That's why his body got across the line to gain, but he did not. The Rams take over on downs.
Oh, wow. Would you say that would be a mistake by Milton? Yeah, not getting that ball across the line.
It amounts to a turnover there, right? I mean, he's protecting the ball, he's not fumbling it, but it's a giveaway on downs as the Rams get phenomenal starting field position.
First down 10.
All Stetson Bennett. Dresser Wynn, his only backup here.
Bennett back. Punter. It's gonna be 2nd down.
Backfield defensive lineman got some penetration, but he was able to sidestep him, get forward for a positive run.
North and south. I mean, I think coaches always talk about, not dancing in the backfield, get north and south. He made the little sidestep and then gets immediately up the field.
4th on Auburn's all-time list for rushing yards and rushing touchdowns. Tell me if you recognize any of these names. Bo Jackson, Cadillac Williams, and James Brooks ahead of him.
Those are great names. Mentioned
Bennett.
Veteran Ronnie Rivers in discussion.
Throws it.
Stetson.
It's gonna be completed. Gain of 26 yards, man.
On the way from Elijah Clark for a first down catch.
First down and catch.
The flip side of those fastballs, Stetson Bennett is throwing a catchable ball. Later
So the 1st and 10 as the Dalles from 2.
Mina, can you feel the work that he's gotten this summer? We talked about in the first half there was Stetson Bennett absorbing some of Matthew Stafford's reps.
And even the interception earlier, to me, that was more about him underthrowing it than it was a bad decision per se. We were talking about in past preseason games, some bad decision making, 8 interceptions.
Bro,
It's been
Rivers
this
rushed for gain of 4 yards.
love to see growth, especially in a young player.
And
Not getting a lot of reps.
that high snap and able to get it in the belly of Ronnie Rivers. To keep
So it's a first down, another first down.
Ronnie Rivers, you might remember, had that
Ronnie
big
Rivers?
Week 3 at home against the Niners. What a season-saving moment that was.
Yeah, key special teams contributor.
Where's the
we talked
2-minute
about the
warning
running
for
back
the
room and
Jazz?
fighting for reps.
Oh, man. I
Obviously,
hope.
he's not getting a lot of carries in the regular season, but contributes in other
Please.
ways.
Whoa, damn it, down! Oh, god damn it, I was walking to the lead. Oh, come on, you stupid bats. God damn it! It's St. Louis scores 1. Shit.
Final seconds of the third. Michael Brockers, thank you very much.
And that's going to be 3rd down and 1.
Back in the fourth.
Yeah, it was a rush for 5 yards.
Hey, that 80-99 hat looks awesome.
Man, it looks good, doesn't it? I love this hat.
Shit.
Hope to see you again soon at the Rams house,
So I appreciate
Fuck. Fuck you, New York, New York Mets.
here at SoFi Stadium. LA leads Dallas 17-6.
Shit. So it's Pittsburgh is beating Jacksonville 24-15. Tennessee is losing to Tampa Bay 13-7. And Kansas City is beating Arizona 14-10. And the Jets are beating Green Bay 14-3. And Denver is losing to San Francisco 3-9. And then on MLB is A's are beating Baltimore, Cleveland's beating White Sox, the Mets. Oh my God! Look at the Mets! You double! Oh God! Now it's 7-4. Jesus Christ! This team never loses. God damn it! Fuck! We're gonna be now 6 games now. 6 games behind. God damn it! Kansas City is beating Minnesota 1-0. Philadelphia is beating Texas 3-1. The Cubs are beating the St. Louis 9-1. And Miami is beating Atlanta 8-4. Colorado is beating Arizona 4-3. Boston and San Diego are tied. Toronto and the Dodgers are tied 0-0. And then later on it's going to be Tampa Bay versus Seattle. And the games that were completed were the Angels, Detroit 7-4, and Cincinnati beats Pittsburgh 2-1. 2-1. God damn it, you dumb Mets, you man piece of shit. Now it's 7-4. Fuck. Now we're gonna be falling behind 6 games. Well, maybe no wait. I don't know if we'll lose 1 because of stupid Marauders. We're going to be 6 games behind now. But no. Or we're going to be staying the same 5. Because if we win today, I think... damn, nobody... I hope... You know, they win all these games and then in the playoffs they choke it. They choke at the playoffs. Would that be awesome if they choke at the playoffs? So it's gonna be
rushing attack to most of the heavy lifting so far.
It's gonna be
over 100 yards.
I know you love that last run from Ron.
Well, gain of 9 yards.
Welcome NJD back to the booth. Let's have Michael Brockers with us again. Cody Schrader, the new tailback, offset.
Bennett.
3rd down and again they need a yard.
Worse.
QB keeper shoots it.
Gives it 9 yards. Redmond. So it's gonna be 1st and goal at the 4. This is 4.
That's a great call there by Coach LaFleur. 3rd and 1. You saw the defense hits their line down to protect the run. You set up a play action pass. I thought it was actually an RPO where he was going to take off and run, Stetson Bennett. But no, you have to tight it in the flat. What a call there.
6th play of the drive upcoming. Next got an interception
So it's
in the 3rd quarter. And a field goal from Hardy. That's going to tack on a
Bennett back.
in motion. A toss opposite. Nice cutback.
Gain of 9 yards. But there's a penalty, the flag. Offensive holding, 9 yards. 9 yards. So then move back.
Better not be on 62 in Royal and Soul because that is Willie Lampkin and Nina Kimes has been waiting to talk about.
Holding on the Rams.
Maurice, I want you to eyeball 62 there. He's next to the ref. So he is, I would say, closer in size to yourself than most centers.
Okay.
One of my favorite players to watch at UNC. He was blocking for Marion Hampton this last year, Drake May. his tape I thought was
damn.
realistic. He's just 5'11", and that's not his height. You commonly see
Oh
in
man,
centers. I'm telling you,
center rush for a gain of 5 yards.
The center position
5 yards.
because nose tackles, Una Ford isn't the tallest guy on the field as well. They have to block those guys.
Another high snap as he fires it back to Stetson. Saw the ball handling back there by the quarterback.
So it's gonna be second and goal at the 9.
Elijah Clark with the tackle for Dallas.
Also, the quarterback's not that tall. Stetson Bennett
Oh,
is
God.
big. And Bo Limmer, who was the Rams starting center
Ah,
last year,
man.
6'6".
It's only now we woke.
Short running backs.
Game
I
was
think
in
if you're
the
over
fourth
5'9",
quarter.
you don't qualify for
I
running back
know.
for the Rams, which I love that fact because big things come in small packages.
They really have the height.
So it's gonna be second and goal.
Calls for the shotgun snap.
Shotgun.
Cowboys send Fulton.
Oh, touchdown! Rabbies! Touchdown zone! Touchdown.
Nice job by Stetson Bennett, taking time in the pocket, holding the DBs, working back to Schrader, patient there. setting up
Oh,
the
Rabbies.
Yeah, what a call there too.
That's 23 to 6.
Get the running back. You have a corner by the tight wide receiver to clear out everything.
24 to 6 now.
Whatever he wants to do.
The Rams are just killing the Dallas.
Schrader sits down,
24 to
catches
6.
the linebacker miss. What a play.
Dumb motherfuckers. Mats, it's. God damn it. Can this team fucking lose, man? Man. And field goal is good. Damn it. So it's the A's are beating the Baltimore 11-3. Cleveland is beating White Sox. The dumb fucking Mets are losing to the Milwaukee 7-4. Bull Kansas City is beating Minnesota 2-0. Philadelphia is beating Texas 3-1. The Cubs are beating St. Louis 9-1. And Miami is losing to Atlanta 8-6. And Colorado is beating Arizona 4-3. And Boston is in San Diego are tied. And Toronto and the Dodgers are tied 0-0. God damn it. And then Pittsburgh is beating Jacksonville 24-22. Tampa Bay is beating Tennessee. Kansas City is beating Arizona 14-0. And the Jets are beating the Green Bay 17-3. And then Denver is losing to San Francisco 9-3. Oh man, it looks like Milwaukee's gonna win that. It's in the top of the 8. Shit. So it's gonna be, I don't know if they stay or they get it. How do you defeat the Milwaukee Brewers, man? They never lose, man. What the hell? I don't know. What is somebody throw a mojo on out, man? Somebody's gotta beat the freaking Brewers! God damn it! I hate God. And all their fan base thinks, oh no, we won it! We're gonna win the World Series! We're gonna win the World Series! Yeah, what you get there and they choke because you know I don't have experience. So that's a 55-yard punt. It's gonna be to the 34. Second down and 3.
special guest.
Hey, thanks, guys. I'm with big offensive lineman Steve Avila. Hey, what did you think of the way the offensive line worked in that first half?
Yeah, they're definitely playing together. I feel like we have a good group of guys that just want to be a sponge, and soak it all up. I feel like a lot of us older guys are doing a good job with trying to teach them in technique and stuff, and it's definitely showing on the field.
When you had last year's first game of the year and you injured your knee and you needed surgery on that MCL, you seemed like it just almost devastated you.
Bolton is called, catch made by a holding, gain of 7 yards. 7 yards. So your first down, Dallas. First down at 288.
Helped me grow as a person and even as an athlete, mentally and physically. So I'm just blessed to be back out on the field.
One of the things, obviously, with offensive linemen is chemistry. And you were telling me that was a big thing in Hawaii and then going to Australia.
Dallas reverse. Gain of 40. First down 10.
We all get along with each other, and that Hawaii trip and Australia trip was just such an amazing time.
Oh,
for our chemistry.
yeah. I forgot they did Hawaii.
Or meeting with each other on the field or off the field. You can definitely feel that, and I feel like a lot of the great teams have that, and I feel like we have that. So I'm really excited to see that on the field.
And next year you're going to Australia. What the heck was that like?
Oh, it was amazing. I saw my first kangaroo, so that was awesome.
Here,
It was winter over there at the time when I
the
went.
Rams go to
I'm
Australia.
glad that we got to experience it firsthand before everybody else.
And last thing, you're from Fort Worth. You might be the only kid from Fort Worth that wasn't a Cowboy fan.
I know, and I'm glad.
They're from
Every time
Fort
I go to
Worth.
school and I always see Cowboys fans. I'm glad that I didn't choose a side, and I'm in LA.
Melton's pass is completed, catch made by Dallas. Gain of 7 yards. So it's going to be second down and 3. It's a 45.
Of talented young men who are just so fun to be around, who then have this ability to flip a switch and become absolutely nasty once they cross that right line. It's a really unique collection of talent, Grace.
It's 11 minutes and 48 seconds left.
Steve Avila is one of the best.
Sadiq Charles, injured on the field. We'll check on him when we
Oh,
return.
there's an injury list. Enter player on the field of.
Rams preseason.
Damn it. Pittsburgh is beating Jacksonville 24-22. Tennessee is losing to Tampa Bay 13-7. Kansas City is beating Arizona 14-10. The Jets are beating Green Bay 17-3. Denver is losing to San Francisco 9-3. 9-3. And then in baseball, it's gonna be the Athletics are beating 11-3 against Baltimore. Cleveland is beating the White Sox 3-1. The Mets are losing to Milwaukee 7-4, and Kansas City is beating Minnesota. Philadelphia is beating Texas 3-2, and the Cubs are still beating St. Louis 9-1, and Miami is losing to Atlanta 8-6, and Colorado is in Arizona tied. Boston is beating the San Diego. They might extend the lead to extend to 9 games in a row. I think 9 games. Toronto and Dodgers. When was the last time that the Brewers lost a game? Man, the fucking Brewers lost a game. How can they lost their number 1 pitcher to injury, and then and they lost Churio to and they're still winning, man. And thank you to the White Sox, you stupid White Sox, for sending Vaughn to Milwaukee. You piece of shit. White Sox, yeah, now you guys are pissed that he's doing so well in Milwaukee and he did nothing for you guys in Chicago. So you guys are pissed about it. And we're pissed about that you traded him all the way to Milwaukee. There's Milton. Oh, lost it 25. It's going to be third down and 3 to 3.
5 years ago to get downhill would be nasty. And the Rams have been trying to find a guy that can spell Kyron for some time. Blake Corum was the guy last year that they were trying to get to, but they couldn't get him.
Ooh, Punty on Christian false start. 5 yards. False starts. Still first down.
All these guys are playing to try to help give Kyron a series or two
They're down.
off so that you don't overuse them like you've had the last couple of years.
This game's going to go slow as hell, man.
Rivaldo Fairweather open up the seam, but take a penalty instead. So have to reset for first and 15 from the 25. Rams send five. Knock Milton off his spot.
And Josh, those scrambles. Gain of 68 yards. Joe Benson scrambles for a gain of 68 yards. Fires at 10 at 17. Damn it.
Yeah, no drama around that one. I think his role in the offense.
I want to see that.
Is the obvious number one. Even if the Rams keep drafting running backs, it's for depth, as you pointed out.
To detail that, Malik Davis.
They get up 2 yards. So it'll be first and goal to 5. 12. Hands it off. Gain of 3 yards. Dallas rush for gain of 3 yards. Tackled. So it's going to be second down and goal at the 2.
The Cowboys have no communication. And now it's craziness going on the other side. So when you're in these contract negotiations with a guy that went through it and held out, communication is always key.
And goal from the 2. Second down with Phil Moffett.
So you get in and
He takes the handoff straight ahead and he
is Stone. Gain of 0 yards. Oh my God, it's going to be third and goal at the 2. Third down.
Great penetration.
Stetson Bennett's teammate on those championship teams at Georgia.
Third down and 1.
You know, again, the Rams last year struggled stopping the run and running the football in the tight red zone. And so that was an emphasis this offseason, is being able to stop the run on defense and get more aggressive and more physical.
Oh man, there's going to be a false start again. 5 yards accepted. 5 yard penalty. False start.
2018 third round pick of Washington was part of the Rams practice squad.
They moved 5 back.
For starting left tackle Tyler Guyton suffered a bone fracture and knee sprain early in camp. It looked like he might be done for the year, but the Cowboys are optimistic that he might actually rally this early season.
Third down and goal at the 7. Ooh. Oh, Milton throws. Oh, touchdown! I think touchdown. The Dallas touchdown. Now it's there was a gain of 7 yards. 7 yards for touchdowns. Now it's 24 to 14. 24 to 14. Oh, do you think they're gonna go for 2-point conversion? 2-point conversion. They're going for 2.
Everything is a fastball. We got to throw you an all-speed ball here and there.
It's a great job by Fairweather getting his feet inbounds for the touchdown as well.
2-point conversion attempt. Joe Smelser back pass. Go for 2. Milton. Shotgun. And it's touchdown. Is it 24?
Fairweather touchdown. The Cowboys are back within single digits.
24 to 14. Damn it, goddamn. So in baseball, the A's are beating the Baltimore 11-3. Cleveland is beating the White Sox. Milwaukee's gonna win that game 7-4. Philadelphia is beating Texas 3-2. Cubs are beating the St. Louis 9-1. And Miami is losing to Atlanta 8-6. And Colorado and Arizona are tied 4-4. Boston is beating San Diego 3-1. Toronto and the Dodgers are tied. And Tampa Bay and then Seattle are in delay. And then in the NFL, let's see, it is Dallas. Pittsburgh is beating Jacksonville 30-22, and Tennessee is beating Tampa Bay 7-3, and Kansas City is beating Arizona 14-7. Arizona's beating Kansas City, and it's at halftime. The Jets are beating Green Bay 17-3, and it's at halftime. Denver and San Francisco are. San Francisco is winning 9-6.
Preseason with a wire-to-wire victory. They've got a 24-14 lead over the Dalles Cowboys. MJD meeting times at JV tonight as so far. All right. How does Stetson Bennett guide this one to the finish line for the Los Angeles Rams?
I think much like he did on that last drive, the Rams' rushing attack, I feel like, has done a good job of
So
settling
there's a
down in the
60-yard,
second half, but you
2-yarder,
also see him step up, deliver accurate footballs, catchable footballs,
to
finding
the
open
to
receivers.
41.
Keeping possession is important here. Don't have a 3 now. Don't get off the field right away.
Oh, it's going to be huge to get that momentum back that the Cowboys just took with that score, and that's just by getting first downs. Keep getting first downs, and good things will happen.
To the 40, 41.
Rookie receiver nearly cracked it open.
Vernon Presley's had a couple of nice returns, which is presumably the fastest way to make this Rams roster when competing at the end as a wide receiver. But he was a prolific kickoff and punt returner in college, so not too surprising to see him moving well in those situations.
Yeah, I also like that fly sweep he got where he broke a couple tackles and got off the sidelines. Yeah. I know I wasn't here, but I was watching.
Cadet splits to all sides here for Stetson Bennett, who hands it off.
Hands it off. Oh man, it's getting out 16 yards. It's going to be first down and 10. Cody Schrader for getting 25 yards.
Running behind your pass. Great vision there, pressing the hole. That's a Ron Gould staple, pressing the line of scrimmage, cutting back, and then getting one-on-one with the safety. And again, punishing guys, right? It's the fourth quarter. They don't want to tackle. Keep running through guys and see how it breaks out.
Single back look here. First down across midfield. 8 minutes to go.
8 minutes to go.
Season for the Rams. Vito, why not? Getting skinny through the hole and breaking it up the right numbers. Schrader inside the 20.
It's out of the 20. It's out of the 20 to the 5. Later, so it's going to be first and goal at the 8.
We've been talking about like the archetype of the Rams running back. I would say vision, elusiveness. Those are things that they prioritize over maybe, the super fast, long speed, or even the power, and seeing how effective it is. Stetson
running clock. get it down to the 7-minute mark. Little jump cut here.
Gain of 10 yards. That's going to be first down. The first goal at the 8.
You know, back in the day, they go, pick your mans up. Look, pick your mans up. Get them up. What a run there by Sean.
Oh, we have an injured player. I think we might have an injured
The
player.
vision here, you see the stunt, they blitz, try to do a great vision of getting back north. And then I have nowhere else to go but through you at this point.
You know, Maurice, one thing I really felt at training camp was not just Kyron, but everyone got the message in the running game. We need to be more explosive, right? It kind of hangs on Kyron's shoulders, even though they gave him the contract extension. But I feel the whole running game operation, I mean, they look like they've spent the entire offseason drilling down on that point.
It's who you sign. It's retaining Kyron and say, this is what we're going to reward people that run and do this. And then when I was a backup and they paid Fred Taylor, I was like, I got to do what Fred Taylor's doing so I can get paid, right? And so when you reward one of your guys for working hard and doing all the things right, it permeates through that room. And so now you're seeing guys break
It's
tackle,
going to be
great vision. That looked just like a Kyron Williams
first
run
and
from
goal
last
at the
year.
8. At the 8. Oh, there's an injured player on the field. And this one.
You know, he used to be with
Injured
John
player.
Tampa. You know what his motto was?
Yeah.
Pound the rock. Pound the
The
rock.
Rock.
Such an opportunity in this
So
Rams offense.
Joe
Especially
Milton,
Devontae
17
Adams
for
that we talked
28,
about. The Rams
143
run game
yards,
being
1
more ceiling
touchdown.
high. They're gonna face
Bennett,
a lot too high with those
5
two
for
receivers on the
23,
field. What that
183
means
yards,
is
1
these running
touchdown.
backs are gonna get light boxes, so we'd
Russian
like to see
leaders.
that explosive number tick up.
Full 10 receptions, 36 yards. Cody Schrader, 4 receptions, 56 yards. Fresh, 2 receptions, 42 yards. Xavier Smith, 3 receptions, 55 yards.
Sony's Hawkeye system with 6 8K cameras for optical tracking of the ball's position. One of the new wrinkles. For more, let's go down to Kurt.
Yeah, you guys, it's one of the new technologies that they tested last year. Yes, there's a chip in the ball, but they don't use it. What they use is 6 cameras in every stadium that are all 8K, and they use this high-end technology. It's supposed to speed up the game. The average measurement used to take a minute and a half. They said now it'll take 30 to 45 seconds, and it'll be more accurate. So, once again, technology wins, guys. Back to you.
No, they're not using it to spot the ball, right? That's still being done by the officials on the
Dude.
field. But they have rendered the chain game virtually obsolete, though they're still with us.
Oh
here.
God, Schrader rushed only for 3
Schrader, the
yards.
silverback and goal from the 8. There goes Britton Covey in motion. Schrader knocked off his feet at the 5.
It's a 5. So it's going to be second and goal at the 5.
Pretty good look at this virtual measurement technology, and you can see by half the football, the Rams did have to line the game.
You gonna miss the chain gang?
Yeah, I missed that.
And it's the chain gang.
I love the chain game.
Chain gang. Chain gang.
Fifth play, the Rams drive. Off the boots. Bennett flips his hips.
Dude.
Flips it to Presley for the touchdown.
Touchdown. Oh man, 30 to 14 now. Presley, 5 yards. Touchdown. 30 to 14.
I mean, how many touchdowns do you think will happen if the Rams are able to get the
Let's
game
all
like
get him walking. One.
that Sean,
One.
that offense and Sean is leaning on this running game. McCoy's doing an awesome job of calling it.
See, yeah, they're gonna win. It's on top of
Look
the
at those
9.
Cowboys DBs all having to flip their hips, seeing the backs of their jerseys as their left flip.
Come on, man.
Hey, you're exactly right. And that is those are the
Damn, they're
Rams
down by
fixing
3.
it.
Shit. Stupid Mets.
Jared Verse digging it on the Rams sideline as Cardi comes on for one more try. 5:57 to go, and the Rams extending their lead. Can't help but celebrate Stetson Bennett. He had a signature moment about a year ago following a tough day, battling back from adversity, right?
So it's Cleveland beating White Steelers 3-1. Philadelphia is beating Texas 3-2. The Cubs are beating St. Louis 1. And then Miami is beat Atlanta, Colorado, timid Boston and San Diego 3-2. Toronto and Dodgers are still tied 0-0. And Tampa Bay and Seattle are in the probably in the rain delay. How can it be the rain delay? I mean, they're in a dome, so how can it be a false start? I mean, seriously, how can they have a oh they don't wait. Oh, they don't have a dome. They don't have a dome. Seattle doesn't have a dome. Yeah, fucking Mets won lost. Shit. Stupid fucking Mets. That's like, goddamn it. We're at the bottom of the 8th.
Second earlier, the DB doesn't have time to break up the football.
Again, the NFL, I tell a lot of quarterbacks this. You can have the strongest arm in the NFL. You can have the weakest arm in the NFL. It doesn't matter. You have to throw the ball on time. These DBs are so fast. They're coached well. They have great technique. They'll be everywhere.
Man.
Second down run with Malik Davis ducking behind a linebacker.
Malik Davis?
Drags him down across midfield at the 49 of LA.
Damn, it's only 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes. Shit. This game is going on forever. Never. Shit.
So the offensive line has to get better for Dallas, right?
And
Focal points of this offseason. We got Tyler Smith, an all-pro left guard. Tyler Booker helping to replace some of what they lost with the retirement of Zach Martin. But many were underwhelmed with the lack of investment at the running back position in free agency.
And it looks like Milton's hurt.
Will Greer, his backup here today. In his second stint with the Cowboys. We saw Milton get his thumb early in Tuesday's joint session with the Rams. He did not finish that practice, but was good to go later in the week. And of course, here today, the 30-year-old Greer jogging into the huddle to replace him with 5'11" Leonard.
They're looking at his again, the Cowboys kind of been hit by the injury bug here with the offensive line and running backs. And now they're back up the quarterback.
Right tackle got a quick start there.
All-star offense number 72, 5-yard penalty. Still first down.
Veteran Lyle Collins, who they just signed this summer to respond to some of those injuries you were talking about, Maurice.
Yeah.
Homecoming for him.
6 of his 7 seasons in Dallas.
Will Greer, his age snuck up on me because I was thinking, he just got drafted. He's 30 years old.
Yeah,
He's been in the league since 2019.
He's been around a little bit. But again, you're talking about he was at West Virginia, I want to say, who played a little bit of college football in those wide open offenses. Let's see how he handles this situation here.
Jesus, the Mets suck so bad. The Mets suck so bad. The Mets.
That Kyron Williams and the Rams rushing attack will feast on. The same would likely be true in the Metroplex.
Lamb and Pickens, you're not seeing a lot of man coverage.
You're not seeing a lot of single high coverage. I'm not putting one guy over. See, we played CeeDee Lamb a couple of years ago, and it was like, my goodness, CeeDee Lamb was awesome.
4-minute mark. Third down, they need a yard, and they move the sticks on the ground again.
I think for Dallas, so much depends on the development of the young offensive line. They've invested so much draft capital in there. Can they take advantage of those light boxes? Because if they can, the opportunity, regardless of who's running the football, there'll be opportunities there.
Well, I think everything that Dallas is doing is about Dak Prescott, right? We want to do everything to build it around Dak. We went and got another big play receiver for Dak Prescott. We went and drafted this offensive line. We have all these running backs. It's not going to be one running back. It's going to be running back by committee now, which is going to be exciting to see.
A screen to Phil Maffa. Down the numbers and spilled at the 12. That looks to be another first down. Dak Prescott just turned 32 in July and said that he's completely healthy from last year's season-ending hamstring. 10 years in and ready to play another decade. Was his quote.
You know,
32.
This is going to sound crazy, but quarterbacks back when I played,
Been playing for 10 years.
hurt their hamstring as much, but now it seems like hamstrings are.
Oh, Dak Prescott's been playing for 10 years.
Stone Age.
First down. A throw to the end zone. No flags down. Josh Kelly the target. Cam Lampkin competing.
Lampkin, who's had a nice game with the pick.
Great job of looking back to find the ball and then not grabbing. That's what a lot of DBs panic in that situation. They grab and you'll get the BI. Does a great job of just having his hands to see where the receiver is and then turns his head around and passes on the throw.
These 31 points, the most the Rams have scored in a preseason under head coach Sean McVay. Defense trying to make him stand up late. Check it down to Davis. Again in space. Watch out for Nate Dalles. 23-year-old, undrafted rookie out of Northern Illinois. Might be one to watch, either for a roster spot on special teams or maybe a practice squad opportunity.
A few impressive tackles in this game.
Tackling in space is probably the hardest thing to do in the NFL. I know everyone says playing quarterback, but he's done a great job at that, and there's room for that on special teams.
He hasn't tackled anybody since Thanksgiving, right?
Yeah.
And here he is, sharp as can be in his pro debut. Low snap on 3rd and 6. We're able to pick it up. Still has his eyes up. A ball fake. And a touchdown run.
Touchdown. Oh, it scored the down. There's my goal for 2.
It's a tough angle, however.
We'll see.
Tackle good to make.
Number one rule, don't jump for a pump fake. Run through the quarterback as a defender. And this is why. See, as soon as you slow up, and again, the rules are going to tell you can't hit the quarterback when you're throwing the ball.
Yeah.
I understand that. But sometimes you just got to go and try to make a play.
Yeah, we'll probably go for 2.
My bingo card for having the first rushing touchdown over Joe Milton in this game.
Dallas Milton. It's all they're losing, but 21 to 31. 21 to 31.
Brandon Austin tacks on the extra points. And the Cowboys are back within 10 with 2.5 to play.
If we get this up, I mean, score-wise, this has to be one of the highest scoring Rams preseason game. How long have I been in the preseason? I can't remember getting this. We're up to 31 now. Let's see if we can get that even higher.
Next week, the Rams will be here against the Chargers, and then they'll go to Cleveland to close out the preseason.
Research weighs in. This is the first time the Rams have scored 30 points under Sean McVay in the preseason.
Wow.
So there you go.
I know that ace researcher who texted you, and we thank him for his contributions
Appreciate it.
to this broadcast, as well as running every arm of this franchise, including the stats department, apparently. Aubrey, the two-time All-Pro, has it teed up. First, last season he made from 66, right?
65-yard points.
Kicker made from 70 today across the National Football League.
Yes, we did. And I was at practice this past weekend where they told me he kicked a 72 yard.
Wow. All right, here is our player of the game, brought to you by Eggers Life Sciences. driven by a passion to help patients live longer, healthier lives. Well, it started with a couple of rushing touchdowns for second-year back Blake Corum.
You know, I love the fact that he got work in the passing game, the protection game, and the running game, because that's what he's going to be utilized, going to be leaned on throughout the season. And then that inside the 5.
Why does it still say 31 to 14 on my scoreboard? And my still say 21 to 31.
Quarterback is Dresser Wynn after Stetson Bennett got a play-action touchdown to cap his afternoon. New tailback is Jordan Waters, barging through. Spent 5 years at Duke before transferring to NC State for his final season last fall.
The pass protection of these two is so huge.
Waters.
Talking about how
Waters.
doesn't use rookie running backs. Kyron Williams.
Waters.
That's a huge part of why, because Kyron Williams is one of the best pass protecting backs in the entire NFL. They trust him to stay on the field.
Did you see the
Best years.
Oh
man.
I thought it was WWE. I thought I was looking at The Rock doing the Rock Bottom or something.
He just signed his paper earlier that day, Maurice. He was riding the adrenaline of $33 million in the past that day in Oxnard.
I don't know who that linebacker was, but he probably should have been like, hey, did the Olay. Trying to go for the bull rush.
You know, I was in the room that day, fortunately, at the facility to see Kyron, and I think those of you who watch and love the Rams can really appreciate that he's just been able to elevate the entire organization throughout his tenure, and that one was celebrated throughout the facility. We spend the timeout trying to slow down the Rams, get it back one more time on 2nd and 5. They grab Jordan Waters, a 24-year-old, dropped by Shamar James.
Yeah, I should just call it a game, man.
6 feet tall, a little bit more of an upright runner. He kind of reminds
Alright, well, I'll see you guys tomorrow, man. Alright, this is peace.
a little bit of a change-up stylistically.
I'm out of here.